Father, mother of the free, how shall we extol thee, who were born of thee?
Happy VE Day,
good morning,
Buzz.
Nigel. Sorry.
Good morning,
Hello.
Buzz. Good morning, everybody. Happy VE Day, everybody.
Wow.
We are live.
Hello.
Thank you for being with us. Buzz, you've got your bunting up. You've been really busy, I see. Good on you.
Yeah, I've been on it this morning. I've been up since about 6:30 this morning. You know when you can't sleep because you know something is going down. I just couldn't sleep. 6:30 this morning. I put some of the bunting out, and the neighbours are thinking, "What's that noise going on?"
We often think that about you, to be honest, mate. So welcome, everyone. Happy VE Day, 75th anniversary VE Day. It is a beautiful day out there. Hope you have got some garden space and some neighbors and a street where you can celebrate with us today. What better day to celebrate VE Day than on a bank holiday, on a beautiful day? We may be stuck inside, but hopefully throughout the day, celebrating all that is to celebrate about this special day, we would like to entertain you. And at the same time, as you know, we are here for a very good cause. The NHS and NARS, we have got together with the Brian Potter Friends Foundation to raise as much money as we can today while we celebrate VE Day. We hope to raise a little bit of money for our incredible NHS service. So we have about 15 minutes before we go live with some music, and there's a few things I've got to cram in. But before I start, let's get the basics out of the way. As you know, all 163 of you watching us, as you've experienced with your Zoom connections and your WhatsApp parties and your quizzes, technology can go wrong. Technology will go wrong today. We are attempting something that we've never done before, a 12-hour marathon where we're dropping in on people live. Some people have got good internet connections. Some people haven't. I'm mentioning no names, Johnny Cleveland. However, we have stuff prepared in case we can't go live to them. Some people have sent us in a few videos. Thank you so much for everybody that's volunteered and contributed today. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. We're not expecting you to be here for 12 hours. We know you're going to get out in the garden. But at some point, if you would like to drop in on us and say hello and come and listen to some music, we're going to be playing lots of 1940s songs. We have some wonderful music from back in the day through the war years. So much to celebrate today. But at the same time, if we can raise some money for the NHS and NARS, you will help us reach our target, which is £20,000. And guess what? Before we even start, Mike, we have a grand total. Get ready for this. We have already raised 5,000. We are a quarter of the way before we even start our 12-hour marathon. So cheers to everybody out there. Thank you so much. Now, what better to start a VE celebration day, Buzz, than with a veteran, a war hero, 100 years of age last year, and he celebrated his 100th birthday at Potter's. So very kindly, his daughter sent in a video. So I'm going to hand over now. I'm going to play. Got lots going on, lots of screens, lots of technology. Before we say any more, let's get this started with Vera Lynn being accompanied by the one and only Len. I think you're going to enjoy this. It is truly lovely.
Don't know where, don't know when, but I know we'll meet again some sunny day. Keep smiling through like you always do, till the sun shines on those dark clouds far away. So won't you please say hello to the folks that I know? Tell them I won't be long. They'll be happy to know that when you saw me go, I was singing this song. We'll meet again, don't know where, don't know when, but I know we'll meet again some sunny day. I'd like the opportunity to wish everybody a happy VE Day and a special happy 100th anniversary to Potter's Leisure. I have many happy memories of family holidays since 1968, when Hector and Vera were at the helm. Many things have changed there, all for the better. And what an amazing time I had there last year, celebrating my 100th birthday. My daughter Sally loved it there so much. She worked in the restaurant in the 70s and 80s, and again from 2004. Cheers to you all, and hope to see all when things get back to normal. Good health to everyone.
Wow. Lenny, salute. Top guy.
Wow.
Poignant
Nigel.
stuff, Buzz. That's why we're here. People like Lenny, people who sacrifice, people who went the extra through their service, and at the nation's loss, we are here today paying tribute to them. So we hope there is something for everybody today. We intend to keep you entertained. We intend, while we're providing as much live entertainment as we can over 12 hours, to raise as much money as we can for the NHS and for NARS. If you're just joining us, we are live over the next 12 hours. Lots of people dropping in. There's a schedule for you to check what's coming up. I'll just point out, Buzz, quickly before we carry on, that although we'd love to stay live for 12 hours, Facebook has limitations. You wouldn't know this, because I'm sure none of you have been crazy enough to try and live stream for 12 hours. You're not allowed to on Facebook. Due to the restrictions on Facebook, we have got to break every 3 hours. So that's why we'll ask you to join us, say 1 o'clock, we will break and we'll come straight back. So we'll still be here. We just have to make a break for Facebook restrictions. So we are live for 12 hours. You excited, Buzz? What are you looking forward to most?
Well, all of it. I mean, the singing, the Potters people, the performers, they're unprecedented. And before we go any further, Nigel, I think I must say, I got flagged up the track in the middle of the night. Your song is just truly for the NHS. It's
Roxy.
Truly, it's truly unprecedented.
It raises awareness. I think it was the kind of thing that when you watch it, we forget that through coronavirus, through everything that this country and the NHS having to deal with, there is a normal NHS desperately trying to work with traditional illnesses. There's a lot of sick people out there, a lot of people in hospital. This isn't just about coronavirus, but how often do we take the NHS for granted? Only at a time like this, when they are, pushed to breaking points, do we go, thank goodness for the NHS. But we should always remember them, and that's why we thought, as it's a special day of remembrance, then it is an ideal day to say, yes, our heroes of the 1945 VE Day, and those veterans and those that we lost, but also the heroes of today, because without the NHS, which brings me on nicely to this next lady I'm going to feature, Sheila Rivet, because this is a special lady, and I hope she's watching, because Sheila was a guest at Potters. She used to love to come to Potters and love to dance, and Jane Potter has kept in touch with Sheila, and Sheila's in a care home. Sheila is 90. And I'm just going to show you a little bit about Sheila, because she's in a home, and she is 90. Here's Sheila. That's her. She was 14 when the war ended, and she's always been into photography, and she's always loved dancing. And Jane phones her twice a week and keeps in touch. She's become like a second nanny, and it's all about people like Sheila, who are often forgotten about in their care homes, and they don't feel they have a purpose anymore. But today they do. Today we remember the elderly. We remember those people that often get forgotten. And it's thanks to carers, and thanks to the NHS, and thanks to key workers, that people like Sheila live on. And I hope she's watching this today, because she's a wonderful lady, and Jane Potter sends her very best. Sheila, we're so glad that you're with us today, and hope you are watching, my darling. So, Buzz, It's all about, I'm going to bring you back. It's all about technology today. We've got 5 minutes before I'm going to switch over to Michelle and we're going to try our first link.
Right. So can I just say, Nigel,
yes,
we've got to say, even if you've got £1 in your pocket, every penny helps. And £10 for a name check. Come on, a name check. You got a 10 in your
and you will get your name on the bottom, correct? £10 and you will see your name along the bottom. If you donate £25, you will get one of our very special limited edition gold badges. Look at the sheen on that.
Every penny is going
limited
to
edition.
a great cause. Nigel, please, that's you've got to do it.
We will also have a few little auctions that we're going to be explaining as well through the day. There's the details if you would like to donate. Obviously, people like Colonel Tom, who've raised, was it 32 million? We know you've given. We're not expecting everybody to dig deep in their pockets for this. But if there's been a time where you've wanted to, but you haven't, then let today be that day. Even if we
Nigel,
get, I don't know, 5,000 people watching today and you all put £1 in, 5,000 people putting £1 in will help us reach our target.
I'm going to drop in. I'm going to start. Once again, we've raised over 5,000 so far. I'm going to say a special hello to Mamoose. Madam Mamoose, I love you. And Darcy and O'Connor. And I know, but I will drop £25 in to start the balls running.
Well, you're going to get one of these.
Yes,
I will send you this personally. You can have this one. Oh, God bless you, Buzz.
Oh,
Thank you very much. Look,
thank you.
I've even kissed it. Wait till, I'll sterilize it. So yes, it is important that we raise money today. It is, and it's important that we remember. You're going to be dropping in and out all day with me, aren't you?
Yes.
And the thing I would like to do is that I know we've teased you in the past. How are we doing for time? I've got 3 minutes to fit this in. We have teased Busby in the past, but here's the challenge, folks. Come up with something for Busby to do. What? He's quite a brave. You're quite brave. You've been thrown out of an aeroplane. You've done things. Mike wants you to
Nigel, these people are
if you can think of something that Busby will do for a sizable donation, £100 for him to cut that little bit of his, £100 to wear the same shoes for a month. Anything you want to do, challenge Buzz, challenge any of us. I think Johnny Laff raised £900 for the NHS by colouring.
Yeah, well done,
hair.
Johnny.
You're going to see that later if you haven't already seen Johnny's hair, but it looks like Mrs. Slocum, if you remember those days. Buzz, I've got 3 minutes. Anything you want to say? Anything else before I bring you back? Are you worried about the challenges?
If anybody wants to sponsor me,
Sean Hathaway, sponsor silence. Yes, Sean. Yes, Sean. We'll be coming to Sean in a little while, but shut up, Buzz, and Sean will donate money. That's what I like to see.
Nigel, I've actually got the unicycle here. So if anybody would like to sponsor me to see me actually riding the unicycle, but it's got to be worthwhile. It's a great cause. So come on.
When you've learnt it in 3 years' time.
So no, I've got it. It's in the garden now as we speak. So if they would like to see me riding the unicycle.
Okay. Look, I appreciate you being here. So many people. We're up to 356 people watching. God bless you. If you've just joined us, we are live.
Hello, people.
We're celebrating VE Day in Star. We have some fantastic music, especially war tunes from the 1940s. We're going to kick off. If you've already joined us, you've missed.
Pack up your troubles in your old kit bag and smile, smile, smile.
I'll double Sean's donation for a sponsored silence. Okay, Buzz, I'm going to drop you out. I'm going to say goodbye. In fact, no, you can. I'll hand over to Michelle while you're here. I don't think she's going to hear us. This is the problem with technology. Some people can, some people can't. At times, I'm having success, but on this window, I can see them, so I know they're ready to go. However, I'm going to hand over now to Michelle for a couple of songs from the 1940s, and we will be right back after this. We're going to have a fantastic day. Thanks for being with us. Please share it. Please tell your friends. Drop in throughout the day. Whatever you're doing, we know you're busy. Come and help us celebrate VE Day, and let's see at the same time if we can raise money for NHS. Buzz, good to see you, my friend.
Yeah, nice one. Enjoy the day, man.
I will do. Let's try and get through it, shall we?
Go on.
Good morning, everyone. It's Michelle on one of the Harmony Bells, one of 3 Harmony Bells in the Harmony Bells Potters shows. Being a nostalgic wartime tribute, to the songs that we sing, we thought it'd be really poignant if we did a couple of songs or a few songs. Katie's going to come and sing a few songs as well in a minute from our set from the Harmony Bells. But we thought it'd be really poignant if we sung this particular song that I'm going to sing next. And it's a Vera Lynn classic. We know you're going to know the words, so we want you swaying at home, singing along, and most importantly, raising some money for a really important cause. So here we go. There'll be bluebirds over the white cliffs of Dover tomorrow. Just you wait and see. There'll be love and laughter and peace ever after tomorrow, when the world is free. The shepherd will tend his sheep, the valley will bloom again, and Jimmy will go to sleep in his own little room again. There'll be bluebirds over the white cliffs of Dover tomorrow, when the world is free. The shepherd will tend his sheep, and the valley will bloom again, and Jimmy will go to sleep in his own little room again, and there'll be bluebirds over the white cliffs of Dover tomorrow, when the world is free. Well done, everybody at home. I'm sure I could hear you singing. So for my next song, I'm going to have to just pop out of here. Oh, no, it's all gone wrong. Technology. Right, another song that I know you're going to know really well is another nostalgic classic called Moon River. I just wish I had the girls here with me to get the full effect, because the Harmony Bells are just fantastic girls to sing with. So you're not getting the full effect from just me, but you get the idea anyway. So here we go, singing this song together. You and me and you at home. This is Moon River. Moon River, wider than a mile, I'm crossing you in style someday. Oh, dream maker, you heartbreaker, wherever you're going, I'm going your way. Two drifters up to see the world. There's such a lot of world to see. Where round the bend, my huckleberry friend, Moon River and me. It's your turn now. It's your turn to sing. You're meant to be singing along now. We're after the same rainbows, waiting round the bend, my huckleberry friend, Moon River and me, all together. Moon River, wider than a mile, I'm crossing you in style someday. Oh, dream maker, you heartbreaker, wherever you're going, I'm going your way. Two drifters off to see the world. There's such a lot of world to see. We're after the same rainbows, waiting round the bend. My huckleberry friend, River and me. Thanks very much, everyone. I believe Katie's going to be singing a couple of songs for you as one of the other Harmony Bells. Goodbye.
Oh, thank you, Michelle. But I don't know if Michelle can still hear me. I've got another screen where I can see what's happening. But what Michelle doesn't realize is that Katie has woken up today with chronic toothache. You forget about these things. You forget that people have problems. They have normal problems like toothache. And I can also see that, oh, that was nice. Michelle's children are watching. Dave's watching. They're all watching you live on Facebook. I think that, well done you for keeping them in the other room. So I can also see that Laura and Matt aren't ready because they also think that Katie's coming on now. So this is my point. This is what can happen when we try and be clever and we try and go live. So I'm going to give Laura and Matt a few seconds because they thought they had another song and they don't. I'm sorry. I would have got Michelle to do another song. Okay. Any second. So if you've just joined us, how are we doing? We have 393 people with us. If you are joining us now, then you know this is live and you know anything can happen. You've experienced it yourself, I'm sure, with your own calls where people get blocky. So we're using a combination of things like StreamYard and Facebook Live and YouTube Live. Anything can go wrong. We have a pretty solid connection with some people and a dodgy connection with others. So bear with us. It's VE Day. We're here to celebrate, not worry about technology. Whatever happens, we will get through. Coming up in just a few minutes, I will be joined by the one and only Mark Brewer. And I've also heard that some of you have risen to the challenge already regarding Buzz. I'm not going to say who, but I have a whisper on my other screen that we might be joined with someone who wants to throw Busby out of an aeroplane or something similar. Don't forget, £10, you'll get your name along the bottom. £25, you will get one of these limited edition Potter's 100 centenary badges. Laura and Matt are ready. God bless you. Katie, we wish you well. I'm so sorry about the toothache. Hopefully dentists are open. Are they? I don't know. I'm going to try now and go over to Matt and Laura. And they were in Norfolk as well. It's a beautiful day there as well. Okay. I'm not sure if they can hear me, but let's go. Let us see if we can.
Good morning,
I will
everybody.
bring them on.
And welcome to our music room. My name's Laura. This is Matt. We're just going to do a couple of short numbers for you now, but we'll be back this afternoon with a slightly longer set. We're going to start with Sentimental Journey. Gonna take a sentimental journey. Gonna set my heart at ease. Gonna take a sentimental journey to renew all memories. Got my bag, I've got my reservation. Spent each dime I could afford. Like a child in wild anticipation, long to hear that all aboard. 7, that's the time we leave at 7. I'll be waiting up for heaven, counting every mile of railroad track that takes me back. Never thought my heart could be so yearning. Why did I decide to roam? Gonna take a sentimental journey, sentimental journey home. Sentimental journey home. Thank you. The next song we're going to sing for you is a beautiful ballad called A Nightingale Sang in Berkeley Square. That certain night, the night we met, there was magic abroad in the air. There were angels dining at the Ritz, and a nightingale sang in Berkeley Square. I may be right, I may be wrong, but I'm perfectly willing to swear that as you turned and smiled at me, a nightingale sang in Berkeley Square. The moon had lingered over London town. Poor puzzled moon, he wore a frown. How could he tell we two were so in love? The whole darn world seemed upside down. The streets of town were paved with gold. It was such a romantic affair. And as we kissed and said goodnight, a nightingale sang in Berkeley Square. Our homeward step was just as light as the tap dancing feet of a step, and like an echo far away, a nightingale sang in Berkeley Square. I know 'cause I was there that night in Berkeley Square. We hope you have have a fantastic rest of your day of entertainment, and we'll look forward to seeing you this afternoon.
Yeah.
Bye.
See you later.
Laura and Matt Hodges. People don't know when they're not live. Laura and Matt Hodges, what a voice. It's great reading your comments down here. People saying, damn, that's a voice. Big up to the guys, lovely voice, amazing piano player. Laura and Matt, both regulars at Potter's when we're open. So thanks for being here. 400 people nearly. So we are reading all your comments. We can't show them all because there are literally dozens every minute. I should mention the fact that this isn't just me. I may be sat here in, there's 2 control centers. We have a Houston as well. Mike Scott, who's obviously not a stranger to any of you, is busily working away behind the scenes. He's trying to keep all the connections going, and I'm trying to keep the links going. So we have lots of people in what's called a waiting room, and I can see a really well-known regular guest is about to come on and talk with Mark. Now, this, I believe, could be the pledge for Busby. So Busby hopefully isn't listening to this. Hopefully he's somewhere else, because Mark's going to be on in a few minutes. So if you're just joining us, happy VE Day, everybody. Look, it's over 400 of you joining us to celebrate VE Day. We are here to entertain you with great songs like that from Matt and Laura and Michelle. Songs from the 1940s. We've got lots more great songs coming up. Later on, we're going to get a little bit more modern. We're going to get a bit more variety in there. If you check the schedule, I'm doing my best to keep to schedule. Already, we've lost someone. Already, through toothache, we lost Katie. It's not a problem. We can fill. We have so much to try and fit in. But what we're here for, apart from VE Day, is to try and raise money for today's heroes as well. Oh, I can see Mark's about to join us. We would love you to help us raise money, remember the heroes of the past, and raise money for the heroes of today, and that being NHS and NARS. NHS goes without saying. We all know the incredible job they do, but we sometimes forget to recognize it. If you've already given, then we totally accept. Times are hard. But if you haven't given and you've thought about giving, then let today be the day you dig deep, even if it's £1, because it's amazing what we can do in less than an hour. When we started, we were around £5,000 grand total. But if you could give me a drum roll at home, please. The grand total now, it feels like children in need, doesn't it? The grand total now is 6,200. You have pledged 3,100. Potter's Friends Foundation have matched that. Congratulations to you. God bless you. £6,000 towards our £20,000 total. And we are 30 minutes in. So remember, £10 gets your name along the bottom. £25 will get you one of these. If you want to challenge anybody for a special charitable donation, you want to put £100 to make Busby wear the same shoes, Sean Hathaway has already pledged on here. He will pay for a sponsored silence from Busby Allen. Right, it's time to bring on, and I'm going to do it. Look, I've got the control. Mark, I've never had this power before. I can actually silence you and bring you on. You hate this. Get ready, because when you come on, I know I'm not getting. Here we go. Are you ready? I'm in 3, 2. Get ready for Mark Brewer. 1. It's Mark Brewer. How you doing, Mark?
Hello, everyone. Happy VE Day.
Look at you.
I know. How good is this? It's exciting, though. It's really. I'm loving it. Absolutely loved it. Oh God, Nigel, I love Lenny. I love Lenny's song.
Well, we're going to play it 2 or 3 times during the day, because you know a little bit more information about Sally and Lenny. You were there when he celebrated his 100th at Potter's.
Yes, I had a cup of tea and cake with him celebrating his 100th birthday. It was fantastic, and no, very emotional. I thought, wow, we've got a 100-year-old with Captain Tom, Colonel Tom. We've got our very own Lenny, who's our very own hero, and what a puncher! It was beautiful, nice, lovely.
Yeah, I like what you're wearing. You've beaten me. I've gone for red, white, and blue, and you've topped me.
Yes,
I've got
the blue shorts on as well. No, I've got the blue.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, sure. Oh my God. Do we need to see that at 10:30, Mark? Please.
I went
the breakfast.
I went live this morning for breakfast. Just a very brief Land of Hope and Glory, Under the Arch with the flags. And then I realised halfway through, all the messages quickly came on. It was about 75 people suddenly zoom in to say hello.
Yeah.
They're all going, oh, light your hair, because my hair was all, I forgot, I was just got up, shot down, had breakfast, thought, no, come on. We started playing the music. Claire had put like Land of Hope Glory on, we had We'll Meet Again. I thought, yes. So I went live just to remind everyone that we're going live at 10 with you. And all they could talk about was the state of my hair.
Oh, not the fact that it's a VE celebration, 75 years since the end of the war, and that we're trying to raise money for today's heroes. Just your hair. We should have just used that as the poster.
But I did have a phone call late last night from Mark Barney to say, I was thinking I've got to get an early to bed. I've got to be up early. My brain was thinking overtime. And then there's a phone call.
You were still sending me videos at 10:30 last night to try and get in today. I'm like, when is it going to stop?
Yeah, I knew I was going to do that to you. But
I'll do it.
And lo and behold, Mark Barney said, I'm donating £30. And I noticed he just wrote something up there. I saw a little message. So thank you, Mark. Thank you for that, Mark Barney. And
now, am I right in thinking, because I can see someone in the waiting room, have you got an inclination of why this person is here about to donate quite a substantial amount?
No,
you don't know?
No, I haven't got a clue, Nige. I've been
okay. Shall I bring him in? Do you want to introduce him?
Yes. Well, I don't know who it is. How can I introduce him?
Oh, you can't see. Only I can see him. Okay, yeah, I know it is, and you're going to know who it is. I'm slightly apprehensive of what he's going to do, and whether it's going to be to you or James. Or are you worried? He might donate £200 for you to shave your beard off.
Don't even suggest it, Nigel.
Okay, here we go. It's Tim Steele.
Oh, Tim Steele.
Hello.
Tim, how are you, dear?
I'm okay. It's too early, though. I wanted a lie-in.
Well, Tim, so this is it. You're talking to me on your laptop that we see every day when you come on holiday, because you never stop working. You come on holiday with Tina and Sarah, and all the time you're on the laptop. So this is it. I'm in your laptop.
You're over my laptop. You're on my laptop. Can you do some work later for me?
Tim, thank you for joining us. Now, what's this about, Tim? Tell me.
Well, I don't know. I might change your mind now, because this beard shaving sounds a good idea.
You know.
But I'll come back to that in a second, shall I? But Busby, can he swim?
No.
No, he's a terrible swimmer. In fact,
water wings.
Well, actually, thinking about it, I have seen Busby swim underwater because he just doesn't float.
That's called drowning, Mark.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah.
I've seen him in a pool, he goes down, and he's just walking under the water, he can't swim.
Yeah. Why are you asking, Tim? Dare I ask why you're asking if you can swim?
I don't know who posted it recently, but I saw an idea that, because we're missing Potters, obviously, missing that lovely beach in the sea.
Tim.
And I wonder whether, Busby might pop and go for a little swim in the sea for us,
And what's the deal on this, Tim? Because obviously, to ask Busby...
Not for 50 quid, he wouldn't know.
They're going to do it for 50 quid, Tim.
Well, I was thinking, what about £500?
That's fantastic.
Tim, I'll go in the sea with him. Mark will go in the sea for We'll all do it for 500 quid. God bless you, my friend. That's amazing. Thank you.
Tim, that's
£500 for Busby to walk into the sea.
Yeah.
Well, you can't swim. If you can swim, but if you can't swim, then walking in the sea sounds good.
You want him 9 speedos, please. Nobody wants to see that.
Suggested that he swims to France. So thank you, Mark.
Okay, so Busby, I'll add to that. Busby into the sea, which obviously for anybody would be inconvenient, but fully clothed.
Yeah.
If you like, yeah, sounds good to me.
Busby fully clothed, £500 donation from Tim Steele. God bless you, my friend. Thank you very much.
And I don't even realise, Tim, Nigel swapped that round there, mate, because he just literally was thinking no Speedos. We know what Busby. Let's put him enclosed so we don't see that bottom of his and go straight into the water. And
now I know because I can see who's in the waiting room that Busby's coming back later, but he's not there. So I don't think he even knows. I don't think he can hear this. So let's not tell him until he's back on again. Well done, Tim. Mark Fishburne.
Linda Much just said, yes, please, in Speedo. See what I mean, Nigel?
Oh, for goodness sake.
But how much to shave your beard off, Mark?
Oh, that's to shave a beard off, Tim.
No.
How much money? My wife is pleading. You know, I don't think
whatever you pledge, Claire will beat it to stop you.
I'm talking 40 years I've not had my beard ever shaved off. So it's going to be something.
That's my favourite line that Ben wrote in the pantomime. It's like an armpit with teeth.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It was a brilliant gag, got it. Yes. Did you see the panto, Tim?
Yes.
Well, there you are. It was
it's going to be like it again today. This is what it's going to be like. I'm just glad you've got a really strong internet signal there, Tim.
Yes,
that's a really. Yeah. Where are you? What part of the country are you in at the moment?
We're Hornchurch in Essex.
Okay, and you've got a really good signal, so we might be coming around to yours later on if we fail.
That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. I've got a barbecue going later.
Oh my goodness! Well, hopefully you're going to have some good music to listen to as you're celebrating. Thank you for being here today. We really appreciate it, and keep watching because obviously we will be breaking the news to Busby at some point.
Yeah.
And you understand today?
Well, we're nice, wouldn't it?
Because we're not sure if we'll get a signal on the beach. That's all I'm saying, but we'll try.
Oh, I see. Okay. Well, you can get one of the updates, can't you?
Okay. We'll try and get him, or we'll get him to film it, and I'll show it on here today. Somehow we'll do it. Just because now that's Tim. Thank you, Tim. We'll say goodbye. Thank you so much for being here.
Tim, thank you, mate. Thank you. Generous.
Thank you so much. I'm going to drop you out. Look, it's like I've got the power of the mouse.
You're loving that.
So Mark, that's £500 for Busby to go into the sea. Can you beat that out there, anybody?
Is that? Are we saying that's a bid? Are we auctioning?
No, sorry, a donation. You're right. It's a donation. We're not asking someone to pay more than that for Busby. But if you can think of something, like I say, £200 for James's Uggs that he's worn every single week on his quiz that 7 of you have been watching,
and deodorant on the foot deodorant.
Yeah. Now, Mark, the next person we're bringing on, a guy you've met many times before. Because many people, I can see in the comments, are saying totally wonderful cause today. God bless you for celebrating VE Day, NHS, etc. 1 or 2 people are questioning. They don't know the history of NARS, which is why we've arranged for you to meet a person you've met many times at Pause. Shall I bring him in?
Yes, hope so.
Because I can see. Let's hope we get a signal. Steve Madams from NARS is with us. Hi, Steve. Let's see if he can hear us. Can you hear me?
I'm here today.
Great. Can you hear Mark?
Steve.
Yeah.
Right, Mark. Steve, I'll let you talk.
Thank you, Nigel. Stevie. Look at you, mate. In your garden. Is this your garden?
Yeah.
Why are you living in a field?
Why? Because it's easy.
He's homeless.
In the house with the
Now,
Mark, sorry. Before you start, ask him what he's sitting on, because I got a feeling I know what he's sitting on.
Steve, what are you sitting on, mate? I mean, that's just ridiculous. Steve, you can't have an incredible garden like that, and that's the only way you can talk to us is sitting on a spade.
Well, I'm too tall, if not, and I've got to crouch down.
Yeah, I realise that. Steve, thank you for joining us. And of course, you are one of the fantastic volunteers who is part of NARS. And can you explain to everybody what NARS is about so I don't have to get it wrong?
Yes, I will. So, hello, everybody. Potters are celebrating 100 years, and at NARS, we're celebrating our 50 years this year. 1970. A group of GPs, doctors were looking to help provide cover for the people of Norfolk. So back then, around 200 local doctors were going out when the phone rang to go and help local people at serious times. Move on 50 years, we've now got a core team of doctors, specialist critical care paramedics, nurses, paramedics, and first responders like I am, providing care to all of Norfolk as much as we can. Was that Mark?
I think that's fantastic. I mean, and also what I remember talking to you at Potters. I always used to catch you in the middle of the night, so I've always teased you about drinking and getting up and singing. But I've always wanted to talk about first responding and being the first person there and the responsibility you have and the training you must have as well.
Well, we've got complete different levels of clinicians at NARS. Everything from doctors. So right out now, we've got our critical care vehicle Medic 22 out providing cover in Norfolk. On there, we have a doctor, a critical care paramedic, and 2 paramedics. A critical care nurse, I think, is on today as well. So that's out there as a specialist resource. It's exactly the same resource you get on the helicopter, basically, with exactly the same equipment in the boot. It's that type of service. It's all for free. To complement that, we have paramedics from covering from home. So you're speaking to Al later. He's at home in his garden, and if his radio goes off, he goes. And other guys from home as well. We've got paramedics and then first responders out there as well. So we've got our first responder car out today. Funnily enough, I was going to mention this. Bizarrely, it's out and it's covering Great Yarmouth area. So if Busby is going into the sea, our guy Steve Rose today, I'll just get him to come down and stand by the beach.
It might need to. You might take.
And that's the vehicle.
Yeah, Steve.
That's the vehicle that you guys donated from Potters. The money you gave bought that vehicle, and we've had to upgrade it last year because we're doing so many jobs. Since Potters Friends Foundation donated the first money nearly 2 years ago, their car's done 1,150 jobs, and it actually has saved lives. It's been right place, right time. But you asked the point is minutes count. So what we at the charity are really pushing anybody, so everybody watching this, to learn CPR. It is really a simple thing to do, and you can save someone's life by simple CPR. And you can look on YouTube, just type in, or you can ask us more questions. We're happy to help. And for every minute someone stopped breathing, cardiac arrest, the chance of survival drops by 10%. It's absolutely crazy. And the actual it's around 7 to 8% chance of surviving out of hospital cardiac arrest. But we can get them numbers up by more people knowing CPR. And sadly, do you know, if someone collapses in the street, the figures show 8 out of 10 people will walk past. It's absolutely unbelievable. So we just want to help as many people as we can.
Yeah. No, that is fantastic. And we should.
That's usually if it's Busby though on the floor.
Yeah. Sometimes Busby's just done that collapse in the middle of McDonald's. Other things.
Well, obviously, you guys supported our walk. We had a group of paramedics. So Laura and the girls and Lucy walked all the way from Hunstanton to Hopton in January. Wow. They picked January on purpose because they knew it was going to be a nightmare with the weather, just to give them a little bit more extra, issues of terrain. And obviously got welcomed halfway down Hopton by Busby dressed up, and Nigel with the camera, and John and Caesar.
And the blisters those poor girls suffered. Oh my goodness.
Huge what that was. But no, so every single penny is absolutely amazing. So the £500 that Tim's just donated, and what people are giving is it all goes to us keeping operational. We do not have a single penny given to us bar donations. So everything that comes in will go to help us saving lives out there of all our teams of first responders, paramedics, critical care paramedics, doctors and nurses. So every single penny makes a massive difference, and we couldn't be more grateful for you guys.
Oh, thank you. We've been behind it for what is it, 2 years? Did you say over 2 years? I know John Potter is a patron, isn't he?
Yeah. So John's our patron. He's our patron. He's absolutely fantastic, and we're just in awe with what he does for us. So so you guys helped us with our first responder scheme, setting that up with our vehicle. But also he brings so much extra to us as a charity. He brings so many ideas. He's actually a fantastic patron, and an honour to work with him. And I'm lucky. I'm somebody who comes on resort. I have my holidays. I've got one planned for August, which is paid for. So who knows where we'll be, but we're fingers crossed that the resort will be back to normal at some point soon. Yeah. My whole family love it. And if people watching this that we've got from NARS going, you check out Potters. They're an absolutely fantastic holiday resort on the coast. Obviously, I'll give you a little plug.
Thank you, but you don't need to. We're trying to raise money for NHS and of course of NARS, and the incredible situation that you go to work, do your normal jobs, and then all these doctors, paramedics are then saying this is voluntary. This is what they do. So they're sitting at home waiting for that phone call. It's quite incredible. We love following it. We love being part of it.
Well, the lovely thing is we've got all our clinicians, so our guys who are the critical care paramedics, doctors, nurses and paramedics are frontline as well. So, for example, Chris, who's on the car today, he's done a run of his East Anglia Air Ambulance. So his full-time job is on the air ambulance. He's done a shift of them, and then on his days off, he's out providing cover. But then with my level, you've got everything. You know, my level, we've got all sorts of professions. So we have got, you know, I work in commercial media. We've got teachers. We've got people who work on the offshore world over on the coast where you are. We've got policemen. We've got absolutely everyone you can think of who give their spare time up. So they've got a normal mundane, but a 9-to-5 job. And then in the evenings, overnight, weekends, when you're sitting at home, you know, with your feet up in the conservatory, with Roddy playing, the radio goes. You know, we've all got families and we've all got what everyone else has got. We just like to, you know, to give back when we can. So, and it makes a difference. You know, we've all got personal stories. You know, there's a guy called Kevin Bird who's a big supporter of us at NARS. Last year we resuscitated him. He's in his 60s. He's got a wife and he has sudden cardiac arrest. We, you know, resuscitated him. We shocked him back. We shocked him. We then got support by Carl Smith, one of our critical care paramedics, who's luckily going past, and then a helicopter with Chris on. So 3 people from NARS helped resuscitate Kev. He's now back, fully recovered, and he's out there like you would know the difference. Actually, he says he feels better now than he did beforehand. But it's all without giving that money we ever did the first time round. We wouldn't have had the car to be the first, you know, within the first few minutes. It's that serious about how amazing things you've done to help us out.
Well, we applaud you all, and we're hoping to raise, and we're asking everyone to put a little bit more. If you've donated £10 already, why not put another £1 in? You never know what another £1 can do.
It's true. And at 3 o'clock, you're going to be speaking to our guys live on the vehicle. So Medic 22's out there. So you'll be speaking to Chris, to Alex, and the other guys on the vehicle today. They're on shift. So unless they get a call, you'll get me back again. But they're out on shift. You can see the vehicle. They'll talk you through it, you know, literally what you give us. Because it costs, I mean, that vehicle alone costs £90,000 to put on the road with the equipment. It's absolutely fantastic.
Well, we're looking forward to that. Chris,
thanks for being here, Steve. Appreciate your time.
Steve, take care, mate. Looking forward to
and my phone and it didn't cut out.
And you,
well, you're
good job, my friend.
You're a little bit bubbly, but that's not the problem. We love you dearly. Take care, mate.
Thanks, Steve.
Christine was true heroes, and we totally agree, don't we, Nige?
We do. I mean, not only are we celebrating, as you can see, VE Day, if you're just joining us, we're celebrating the heroes of the past and the heroes of today, because if not the NHS and NARS and our key workers and our police and our firefighters, if not those, the true heroes, then who? And today is a day of remembrance to those that we lost, but also to those that we still rely on. And that's why we're asking you to dig deep. £1 from every one of you will get us to our total of £20,000. We saw a little bit earlier on, we've already reached the £6,000 mark. And we've reached the £6,000 mark, and we're not even an hour in yet. So we've got about 5 minutes before we're going to break for the 11 o'clock silence. We're not going to break. I've got something pretty special from Davey Howes to get us into that. But Mark, tell us about stuff that's coming up later on with you.
Well, we had a little practice of Beat the Entertainer. And if you ever come on a family break, we always fit that in on the very last day. It's a challenge. We're us against you. And we thought, can we do it on today? Well,
whose idea was that, Mark?
I don't know. I hope the blame. It was really fun, but obviously we're relying on the internet to work. And obviously, I don't want to see no cheating, because I play an honest game, and I will be.
You always have.
I will be referee, and I'll be making sure that we all are fair against us. And we've got some funny challenges, and we've got some guests coming on board with that. So we're looking forward to that. I'm going to try and speak to Tony Cottee about 12 o'clock, just for about 5 minutes.
Have you done your research? You said you were going to Wikipedia.
I have, and he has scored he's one of our prolific goal scorers, and not just Sam. I can't even say the word, Nigel. Prolific. See,
he might be prolific. I don't know. You could ask him.
No, you might have to come into the question. Prolific. Yes, that's the word I was looking for. One of our heroes from West Ham. Obviously played for Everton. He don't care. We don't talk about that because he He came back to West Ham after Everton to score a goal. So, I mean, we love him dearly. We're going to have a few minutes and chatting to him before we go into Beat the Entertainer. And you've got incredible amount of artists. I think we've got Dale as well. Have we not Dale to Dale?
Oh, Dale's coming up. I can see. It's weird because what I have is a screen that shows me who's ready and who isn't. And as people drop out because they have no Wi-Fi signal, I have the choice of either going to someone else who is still in their pajamas, or filling. So yes, I might well go to people who aren't prepared for it, but I promise I won't come back to you until I know you're ready, because no one wants to see you in them shorts stood up.
No, I will.
You're far better sitting down.
And I have got a shirt. I'm gonna auction off, Nige.
Any particular kind of shirt?
I've got a shirt, West Ham shirt.
You got a West Ham shirt, okay?
Yeah, not any old shirt. I mean, it's the whole. I couldn't believe how many shirts I've got in my wardrobe.
I can.
And never look. This is brand. Look, this isn't brand new, of course, but it was brand new when all the squad played on it, like the Teddy Show. I think it's a 2005 season.
Wow.
So look, and that beautiful thing, and you're talking
someone's
about
bid 49 pence, Mark.
Right, someone's been cruel to that, but I've actually I've got Martin Peters, dearly, rest in peace, Martin Peters, who sadly passed away last year. We love him dearly. And Martin Peters' shirt that he signed, especially for me, you can see it so clearly. His writing is one of our 1966. Well, scored a goal in there, and I've got a shirt from Martin Peters as well.
So you're going to give the details later on. The way we're going to do that is, rather than have a kind of bidding war of an auction, we're just going to ask you to pledge your highest bid. Just leave your comments of what your highest bid is, and at a certain point today, we will say, by this time, the highest bidder, secret sealed bids, you won't know, the highest bidder will win the auction prices. So I'll see you when you're back. 12 o'clock, is it?
Yeah, so just before 12.
Just before 12. Okay, good to see you, Mark.
Looking forward to hearing Davey House.
Yes, little secret coming up. Take care. I'll see you soon. Oh my goodness, I think it's going all right so far, isn't it? It's going okay. I don't think there's been any major disasters. I think we're all right. We're here to celebrate VE Day. Thank you for being with us. We've averaged around 400 people every minute. We're so thrilled. We are coming up to one of the most important moments of the day, of course, the 11 o'clock 2-minute silence. And I've got something rather special that's going to take us there, which I'm going to play in exactly 40 seconds. And you think I'm on top of my game. I know what I'm doing here, but I don't. Anything could come crashing down. Mike and I are literally behind the scenes doing this. So it is a special day. It's the day that we remember the end of the war, victory in Europe, May the 8th, 75 years ago. So with that in mind, I'm going to give you this from our very special Davey Howes, which will take us up to that moment. 2-minute silence to remember those that gave their todays so that we could have our tomorrows. Wowza. The images that you saw there were actually from the 70th VE Day celebrations that we held at Potters, which was, we were delighted that Bruno Peaks, the Queen's Pageant Master, asked the Potter family to be part of just a few hundred businesses and families and organizations across the coastal region to light beacons to remember those that we lost and those that served through the war. And we lit that beacon on stage 5 years ago, and we were due to light it again for the 75th. So I thought it'd be nice to show you that, because obviously there we would have been. So that's why we're here today. It is VE Day. We are celebrating for heroes lost and for heroes who are still with us today, the NHS. And that's why we're asking for your support. And Tim Steele has done a remarkable thing, which I'm now going to talk to James Ahern about. James, welcome. Can you hear me?
Yes. How are you, Nigel? Wow, this is incredible, Nigel. How emotional was that by Davey Howes just then?
It was. You're good friends here, but he's outside by the look of it. Buzz, are you with us?
Who's that? Oh, hang on.
Yeah, I'm in Hopton. Hopton people, can you give me a wave, please? Give me a wave. We're going live by Facebook. Oh, look at that. Everybody celebrating the occasion. Give me a big cheer, Hopton people. Look, this is going to work.
Right.
Whoa.
Guys,
we are going to have, look, as you can see, yes.
It's lovely. We have 60 seconds. I want you to talk to James. It looks lovely. I'm going to be coming back to you.
Nigel, it was my slot, not yours, Busby. It was on the rotor.
James, did you see earlier on when we had Tim Steele on?
No.
Okay, Busby, Tim Steele donated £500 to our charity.
For what?
Well done.
Well done. Thanks.
I know. He's made the pledge, and I've got 30 seconds to tell you. There's just one slight caveat. He wants something in return.
What?
What's that, mate? James to take his shirt off.
No, Buzz, in 15 seconds. I'm making you aware that Tim Steele has pledged £500 if you walk into the sea today fully clothed.
Oh, what? Brilliant. So, you didn't think you'd be doing that, did you?
You set me up, Matt. What?
So all I'm saying, as I say goodbye to you, James, you're going to be coming back later. I've got to stay on schedule. James, you're looking lovely. You've done a fantastic set for me later on, and you're singing stars. You look really cool. Are you wearing your Uggs?
I am. I've got the Uggs on. I'm going to donate them. I thought Mr. Steele had 500 for the Uggs.
Not for you, Buzz. Buzz, get
I've got to walk.
This is my set, Buzz. This is my slot. It's all about you.
If I can't hear you, film it. We need to see you walk into the beach. There's no arguments. 500 quid, Buzz, for a good cause.
Yeah, thanks. All right.
Bye.
Get swimming, Buzz.
Bye.
Over to
Nigel. I love you.
I love you, James. I love you. But Dale Bullimore is waiting to go. And if I don't go to Dale, I'm going to run out of time. And you know Dale. He's good looking. He's talented. He's one of the nicest guys you'll ever meet. I mean, quite frankly, he makes you look like a failure. Sometimes you've got to be cruel to be kind. He knows I mean it. So without further ado, we're going to go to Dale Bullimore, who's looking gorgeous, by the way. He's not shaved for a while, but it actually suits him. So I've not seen him with stubble before, but that's what happens, Dale. Okay, over to you, my friend. I'm going to see if I can get this link to work. I'll catch you in a little while. Here's some more wonderful songs, some swing songs from Mr. Dale Bullimore.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Dale Bullimore here, going live for the Amazing Potters Resort on VE Day. I hope you're all okay, and let's just get cracking. Oh, a few of you coming on. Oh, that's excellent. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy the songs, and I'll catch up with you very soon. Here we go. Sing along if you want to. Unforgettable,
that's what you are. Unforgettable, nor near or far, like a song of love, you cling to me. How the thought of you does things to me. Never before has someone been more unforgettable in every way. And forevermore, that's how you'll stay. That's why, darling, it's incredible that someone so unforgettable thinks that I am unforgettable too.
Hey, so how's it going, guys? Thank you so much for joining. Hi. Thank you. All right. Are you ready? Here we go.
Unforgettable in every way, and forevermore, that's how you'll stay. That's why, darling, it's incredible that someone so unforgettable thinks that I am unforgettable too.
Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed that. A little bit of unforgettable. Lovely. Okay, up next, one of my favorite songs by Mr. Elvis Presley. It's Can't Help Falling in Love. Here we go.
Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. Shall I stay? Would it be a sin if I can't help falling in love with you? Like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too, for I can't help falling in love
with you.
Ready, here we go.
Like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too, for I can't help falling in love with you.
One last time, all together.
For I can't help falling in love with you.
Hey, I hope you're singing along at home. Here we go. Next up is a little song by Mr. Sinatra, Strangers in the Night. Are you ready? Here we go.
Strangers in the night, exchanging glances, wandering in the night. What were the chances we'd be sharing love before the night was through? Something in your eyes was so inviting, something in your smile was so exciting, something in my heart told me I must have you. Strangers in the night, two lonely people, they were strangers in the night. Up to that moment, we said our first hello. Little did we know, love was just a dance away, a warm embracing glance away. And ever since that night, we've been together, lovers at first sight. In love forever, it turned out so right. For strangers in the night.
Take it away. Hey, thank you so much.
Love was just a glance away, a warm embracing dance away. And ever since that night, we've been together, lovers at first sight. In love forever, it turned out so right. For strangers in the night.
All together, here we go. Ready?
Doobie doobie doo, da 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 dee da. Doobie doobie doo, da 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 dee da da.
Hey, thank you so much for tuning in. Please stay, and if you can, please donate, guys. Thank you so much. That's all from me.
I was muted. He's gone. I'm sorry. I don't know about
that
you, James.
Was brilliant. I mean, doesn't
James,
it sound like Michael Bublé?
I've got a bit of a man crush going on here.
I'll tell you what, he gets better and better. He's like beautiful fine wine, isn't he? I mean, he really is sensational.
He is, and we've got another lady coming up in a minute, Macy from Day Ends, who's I didn't realise she's got such a good voice. James, I'm sorry I cut you off earlier on, but I was running out of time. You have got, my friend, you have got 3 minutes to tell me anything you like about your set. I've seen I can see what you've done outside with the bunting. It's very impressive. I'm just not sure the outfit goes with the swing section that you're doing.
Yeah, no. I was very lucky. Katie decorated all her office because she does that. She's doing a little tea party for all her clients. So there's a lot of bunting left over. So we thought we'd decorate the office.
I just heard, I don't know about you, but I've heard that these are literally decorating the country at the moment, the Potters flags.
Wow.
Many people are sharing their stories of how they are using their flags from the Atlas Theatre. Hello, little pooch.
I know this is a little, you know, she was on the internet, actually. She went quite a big thing. Did you see her doing Any Dream Will Do? And she was the chorus. She wanted to just have a little say hello as well.
Been a bit busy over the last few days.
Yeah, well done to everyone donating. She's not really.
So, Mike, I'm not sure whether it's time for a total coming up in a little while. We can have an update. But James, we'd raised £6,000 within the first hour. That's pretty amazing. 3,000 matched up to 6 by the Potter Foundation.
Can I just say
6,440.
Wow, I mean, it's incredible, isn't it? How generous are the Potters people, and like I said, it's been such a big
Hang on a minute.
to organise.
Hang on a minute. That was the old title. We're now at £7,280. Oh,
and people
my goodness.
bidding even more when I'm on. Do you think, Nigel?
I think it's you in that hat, my friend.
Honestly, well, the Uggs are still available. But I'm going to need.
Sell me the Uggs, James. Give me your sales pitch. Come on, how much can you raise for them Uggs?
I've been in these since lockdown. They're a little bit sweaty, but they have had me inside them for 6 months, 6 weeks.
Okay.
Sorry. They are proper. They are man Uggs. They are called mugs. They are real. And like I said, they're the lockdown boots that I always cherish. They're a part of history. So I'm gonna, if anyone wants to, they are part of history. If anyone wants to put a serious bid in.
Hi, Susan. Hi, Derek. Hi, Derek's on, James.
Hi, Derek. How are you? Love Derek.
Anyone donate £100 and we will live stream James throwing the Uggs into the wheelie bin. Okay, £100. James, we have 60 seconds, my friend.
Excellent.
Happy Nigel, day to you. I'm looking forward to your sets later on.
Yeah, very quickly. I'm doing a Rat Pack set later on, which I'm looking forward to.
And you're singing Stars, which, have you learned the words? It's a new one for you.
Yeah, no, I've had to sing this one a bit more in time. But obviously, because we haven't got a live band, we've got the brilliant backing tracks. But yeah, like I said, love to be a part of it. Good luck to everyone. How brilliant was Michelle? How brilliant was Dal? What a wonderful lineup, and just a privilege to be a part of a big day raising
looking
lots
forward
of
to
money.
Hearing you. Thank you, James.
Yeah,
good
can't
to
wait
see you.
Doing a great job.
Love you.
Well
really
done.
do love you. Love you. Really do love you. Can't stand that bloke. Gets on my blooming nerves. Cheers, everybody. It's VE Day. We're here to celebrate the heroes of the past and the heroes of today. The NHS, our NARS, our critical response, our rapid response workers, our key workers. The more money we can raise, the more money we can give to charity to protect lives. So thank you for being here. I'm going to hand you over now to a lovely lady called Macy, who is on our dance. I swear I'm guilty of this. I hadn't heard her sing up until now, and she has got a lovely voice. So I'll be back in about 10 minutes. Over to you, Macy.
Okay, good morning. I hope we're live. Should be live. Hello, everybody. My name is Macy. You might have seen me around the resort. I'm part of the daytime entertainment team at Potters. So you'll probably see me around mainly in the kids' holidays, or sometimes I used to do a bit of work during the week. And I'm going to be singing for you today. So please join me as much as you can today. Watch as many as you can. You've got 12 hours full of fun and talent. So I really hope you enjoy it. And let's raise lots of money for the brilliant NHS, who I'm sure you'll all agree are doing such an amazing job at the minute. So I hope you're all indoors and staying safe. And this first one is Someone You Loved by Lewis Capaldi. I hope you enjoy it. I'm going under, and this time I feel there's no one to save me. This all or nothing really got a way of driving me crazy. I need somebody to heal, somebody to know, somebody to have, somebody to hold. It's easy to say, but it's never to say. I guess I kinda like the way you numbed all the pain. Now the day bleeds into nightfall, and you're not here. turned. This all or nothing way of loving got me sleeping without you. I need somebody to know, somebody to hear, somebody to have, just to know how it feels. It's easy to say, but it's never the same. I guess I kinda like the way you help me escape. Now the day bleeds into nightfall, and you're not here to get me through it all. I let my guard down, and then you pulled the rug. But I was getting kind of used to being someone you love. And I tend to close my eyes when it hurts. Sometimes I fall into your arms. I'll be saving yourself till I come back around. And all the day bleeds into nightfall, and you're not here to get me through it all. I let my guard down, and you pulled the rug, but I was getting kinda used to being someone you love. Now the day bleeds into nightfall, and you're not here to get me through it all. I let my guard down, and you pulled the rug, but I was getting kinda used to being someone you love. My guard down, when we pulled the rug, I was getting kinda used to being someone you love.
Never know what to do after I've sang on a live stream. It's very weird. Okay, thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed that one. The next one we're going to be doing, I'm going to take it back quite a few years now. I'm going to do a bit of Dusty Springfield. I've sung this a few times in the terrace, outside on the green, so you might have heard it. This is Son of a Preacher Man.
There was a preacher's son, when his daddy refused to come along. Then he got around and started talking. Lesson really would take me walking. I blew a back out to go walking. Then he looked into my eyes. Lord knows to my surprise, the only one who could ever reach me was the son of a preacher man. The only boy who could ever teach me was the son of a preacher man. Yes, he was. He was. Ooh, yes, he was. Being good isn't always easy, no matter how hard I try. Then he started sweet talking to me. He'd come and tell me everything is alright. He doesn't tell me everything is alright. Can I get away again tonight? The only one who could ever reach me was the son of a preacher man. The only boy who could ever teach me was the son of a preacher man. Yes, he was. He was. Oh, yes, he was. How well I remember the look that was in his eyes, sweet kisses from me on the slide, taking time to make time, telling me that he's alright. Letting go of each other's knowing, looking to see how much we've done, and the only one who could ever reach me was the son of a preacher man. The only boy who could ever teach me was the son of a preacher man. Yes, he was. He was. Oh, yes, he was. He was a sweet talking son of a preacher man. He was a sweet talking son of a preacher man. He was a sweet talking son of a preacher man. He was a sweet talking son of a preacher man. Oh, oh, oh. He was a sweet talking son of a preacher man. He was a sweet talk is only good preaching. Woo! Kind of feel like I want some drums at the falling over the place. I feel like I want some drums at the end there. Okay, thank you. I don't know why I'm not speaking into my mic. I'm just speaking in. Thank you so much. Hope you enjoyed that one. This is my final song, and this one is a bit more of a modern one now, and it is an acoustic version of, well, it does get a bit faster. This is Running by Beyonce. These four lonely walls have changed the way I feel, the way I feel. I'm standing still, and nothing else matters now you're not here. So where are you? I've been calling you, I'm missing you. Where else can I go? Where else can I go? Chasing you, chasing you. Mary's turned to dust. Please don't bury us. I've got you, I've got you. Running, 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 ain't running from myself no more. Together we were waiting up, and I ain't running, 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 ain't running from myself no more. And I'm ready to face it all. If I lose myself, I lose you. I've outrun the fears that chase, they're standing still. I'm running still, I'm running still. And every voice that cried inside my head forever drives, forever drives. I kill the lights. Oh, where else can I go? And where else can I go? Chasing you, chasing you. Running, 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 and running from myself no more. Together we were waiting on, and I ain't running, 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 and running from myself no more. And I'm ready to face it all. If I lose myself, I lose you. If I lose myself, I lose it all. If I lose myself, I lose it all. If I lose myself, I lose it. Oh, thank you so much. Okay, that is me finished. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you have, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and I hope we raise lots and lots of money. So please, please keep donating. Anything counts, anything helps. So thank you so much, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the day and the rest of the amazing talent that we have got on offer here at Busby. Thank you, and I hope to see you all soon. Stay safe.
What about that, mate? She doesn't believe she was live. Can we just let her know that you were all right? That's the problem, because they can't see you. I can see them. Like I can see the next guy who's literally, you don't want to see what he's doing. And that next guy coming is Ben Langley, so I need to change the feed. So it's going all right, isn't it? VE Day. You have some of the best music, some of your best loved entertainers. You have no clue what's coming. We've got so much coming. We're raising some good money. We're celebrating VE Day. So if you've just joined us, it's not just about incredible heroes of the past, our servicemen and servicewomen who lost their lives or who served through the war. VE Day 75 years ago, May the 8th, the end of war. Victory in Europe Day, which gives us, we thought, the golden opportunity to also try and raise money for today's heroes, the unsung heroes up until recently, which is our NHS and NARS. If you weren't on with us earlier, we explained what NARS is, which is a rapid response volunteers, which we will be hearing from throughout the day. The Potter's Friends Foundation have, well, John Potter is the patron of NARS, and we try and raise a lot of money to equip them with response vehicles that get there before the ambulances get there to save lives. Every second counts. So we're here to remember those that served and we lost, and also to remember those that still serve today. So help us, excuse me, by joining in, by donating whatever you can. We've had some wonderful news about the figures raised. I mean, the last time, I don't know whether, Mike, if you want to bring up that total again, if you have a new total, I'll give you a few seconds to do it. But you are doing amazingly. We are matching everything that you are contributing. Our target is £20,000. We have been going less than 2 hours, and we have a grand total of, nice fade in, Mike, love your work, £7,550. We are 7, 14, 21. We're over, my maths then, we are over a third of the way there, and we haven't even hit the 2 hour mark. For every £10 you donate us, you will get your name scrolling along the bottom. For every £25, we will send you a limited edition gold Potter's badge. These are limited edition. These were obviously going to be for sale on Resort, and we were going to give them away to special people. You're all special today, because anyone that donates £25 will be given one of those. Right, let me check this feed before I bring on the next gentleman, who for some reason has decided that he's going to be in his garden. I can see he's there. I just don't know if he's ready for us. Now, this gentleman joined us in February after being a phenomenal success throughout Norwich. Everybody knew the name Ben Langley in Norwich. He was the king of pantomime. There was an incredible opportunity to bring him to Potters and to add to our roster of characters, and we were hoping that this guy would grow into one of the most popular faces, and you would all get to see his talent and his skills. And then coronavirus changed the world. So like the rest of us, he's volunteering today while he's not working to come on and entertain. So without further ado, I'm going to hand over for a little bit of fun from the wonderful Ben Langley, who hopefully can hear me. Ben?
Yeah, hello there. Are we live?
You are live. Go.
Brilliant. Hello.
Go.
Hello. Good afternoon, everyone. So pleased to be a part of this. If you let me, I'm going to do a little bit on my guitar, something I love doing. Basically, I'm going to be playing the same chords in the same order and then singing as many world-famous songs as I possibly can. Anyway, I hope you like it. And my name's Ben, by the way. Okay, thanks ever so much. Can you feel the love tonight? I come from a land down under, wind blowing and thunder. When I find myself in times of trouble, Mother Mary come to me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. Sometimes I feel like I don't have a partner. Sometimes I feel like my only friend. You can keep me inside the park here of your ripped jeans, holding me closely so our eyes meet. You will never be alone. Wait for me to come home. And now, ladies and gentlemen, that's the most famous song ever written, using these same 4 chords in the same order. You'll have to excuse me, I might get a bit emotional. I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world, life in plastic, it's fantastic. You can comb my hair and dress me anywhere. Imagination, life is your creation. Come on, Barbie, let's go Barbie. Come on, Barbie, let's go Barbie. Since you've been gone, your heart in my head can't take it. I can't live without you. Oh, I can't live. with or without you. Look for the girl with a broken smile. Ask her if she wants to stay a while, and she will be loved. She will be loved. Reach for the stars. Climb every mountain higher. Reach for the stars. Follow your heart's desire. I won't hesitate no more, no more. It's not too late. I'm your country roads take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, counting mother, take me home. Country roads, I'm on the edge of glory, and I'm hanging on this moment too. I'm on the edge of glory, and I'm hanging on this moment with you. I'm on the edge, the edge, the edge, the edge, the edge, the edge, the edge. I'm on the edge of glory, and I'm hanging on this moment with you. And if you like the way you look that much, you should go and love yourself. Ladies and gentlemen, that was 15 songs written with the same chords in exactly the same order. So, thanks ever so much for watching. Carry on watching. Lots of entertainment coming up now. Yeah, thank you too. See you later.
It helps if I unmute my microphone. Sorry, Mike. That's the second time I've done it. I actually clicked unclick and it clicked again. Ben Langley, who he could hear me, but you couldn't hear me because I clicked the wrong button. I'm sorry. It's live. Houston, we have a problem. I'm amazed we've got this far. And, and what you don't understand is that while I'm talking to you, I've got a little image of Busby walking on his phone down to the beach because Tim Steele, if you're just joining us, donated £500. Bless you, Steve. Tim, bless you, Steely. Tim donated £500 if Busby would walk into the sea in his clothes. And I'm trying not to look at it. It's difficult because I'm trying to be professional. I'm trying to hang off with Ben and unmute my microphone and try and communicate with Buzz while you can't see all that happening. So it is an incredible day. It is VE Day. You are here to celebrate with us. Heroes from the past and heroes from the present. The NHS, NARS. If you're unaware of what NARS is, we will be dropping in with the members of NARS, the rapid response volunteers that support the NHS health service. It's an incredible day, a day of remembrance. We've had some great music from the 1940s, from the war years, and we've got more of that coming up. We've got jazz, we've got musical theatre, we've got some pop, we've got some magic. And if what I hear is correct, we have a couple of dance classes, and Zach Patterson has promised to teach you Fame dressed in lycra. It's one not to be missed. It's in my diary. How are we doing for time? 11:40. I am bang on schedule. This shouldn't be happening. So let me just see if I can pull up this feed, because are you ready? Sorry. Are you ready? Are you? Oh, hang on a second. Hang on. I can hear him, but you can't hear him. I'm going to try and go to Buzz straight away. See if you can see him. Hang on. Hang on a second. Here we go. Here we go. Are you there? If this works, it's going to be amazing, but I don't know if it's going to work. I'm going to try my best. Hang on. We've never done a beach.
Hello, Nigel. Yes, I'm down at Hopton Beach. Bit blowy, but it's freezing.
I've got you.
Thank you for donating £500 for me to walk in the sea and get wet. Thanks. I can't wait for you to get back to Potters and I'll have a pint off you. Okay, it's for charity.
Okay.
Thank you guys for saving our lives and doing a great job.
Can you hear me?
I'm now going to be walking into the sea for £500.
So you say. Get on with it.
I'm happy about it. Is that all right, Nige?
Just do it. We're running out.
Yeah, all right, I'm going.
thanks to Tim Steele. £500 Tim donated to make this happen. That's all I'm saying. This is what you can do. Your donations. Oh, he's got his. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's chicken. Of course it's freezing. It's the North Sea, you Wally. Or is it the Channel? I never know. I want to know who's filming it. Oh my goodness. This for £500. I think he's done enough, don't you? I mean, good on him. Did you ask him to do that? I'll just...
Yeah, thanks, Tim. Back to the studio. See you later on. Bye.
Did that just happen? Tim, if he gets pneumonia, Busby just raised £500 thanks to Tim Steele's donation to make him walk into the sea. I'm not sure whether that was breaking up for me. I'm not sure whether it broke up. But if you got that, if you could hear him, I can. If you could hear him, that's a very wet Busby Allen. So we'll check in with him later on. He's supposed to be coming back on in a little while, but he's obviously got to dry off first. So thank you for being here. This is 345 people. Busby, you are a hero. He is. Lynn, well done, Busby Allen. We have so much love coming through on the messages. Mike can only show like 1 in probably 20 messages he's getting. And the internet so far is holding up. We are trying something that we've never done before. Potters was never designed to have this kind of entertainment network. We're using software. We're linking software together. Sometimes it's amazing and reliable, and sometimes it's not. And sometimes an idiot forgets to unmute his microphone when he's trying to talk to you. But we are on schedule. In about 5 minutes time, I will be going live to Roxy in her kitchen stroke recording studio. I think she's probably going to have the best sound of everyone because she's got a professional microphone and she's even got a pop shield on it. So she's showing off today. But hey, someone with a voice like Roxy deserves the best equipment, do they not? Roxy is here, like so many, volunteering their time to raise money for today's heroes. While we celebrate VE Day and the heroes of the past, we also have to remember the heroes of today. So all we're asking from you is, if you haven't given already, if you've been waiting for an opportunity just to give £1 or £5, if you've been thinking, oh, I'll do it, we're all the same. We all go, I will, yeah, Colonel Tom, yeah, 32 million, brilliant. Sometimes we forget. We get on with our lives and it's busy. Right now, on Remembrance Day, we can also remember those that are still fighting. They're still fighting on the front line. NHS, NARS, coronavirus has changed the world. So let's us do our little bit. So if you haven't donated up until today, let this 12-hour marathon on VE Day inspire you. Just £1. That's all we're asking for. Or if you want to be like Tim Steele and you want to donate £500 to somebody to walk into the sea, who knows? Tim did offer for another £500, would Mark shave his beard off? The answer is no. You can't buy that. There is no money. But if you want Busby to wear the same shoes for a year or to cut off this, whatever, come up, use your imagination, okay? £10 gets your name on the bottom. £25 gets you a limited edition gold Potters badge. Roxy is almost ready for me. So thank you for being here. We intend to try and raise £20,000. We have raised over £7,000 so far. You have put half of that towards it, and the Potters Friends Foundation have matched it. So currently with, oh my goodness, 10, is that all it is? We haven't been going to coffee. I'm on my own. I don't know why I'm asking. Thank you for the, do you like my set? This was all done by Libby and Anna yesterday. This is incredible. VE Day celebrations. Hopefully you all have your flags. Apparently these are everywhere throughout Essex and through London. I think you all took these home after we did our celebration in the Atlas Theatre. So wave your flags today for VE Day. We have lots planned. At 12 o'clock, we're going to be going to the one and only Mark Brewer with Beat the Entertainer. But for now, I'm going to go to Roxy. Now, although Roxy has professional gear, what is the hope that I can actually do the same for her and provide her with a professional link. I will be with you, Roxy, I promise, as long as technology works for me. So let us see if we can go to Roxy Arnold, one of the finest voices you will hear today. And my goodness, there are quite a few. So I can see her. Ladies and gentlemen, for the next few minutes, enjoy the multi-talented, well, actually, she isn't, is she? She just sings, but she is incredible. Yeah, it's Roxy.
Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me today. It's so lovely to see so many of you online supporting us and raising as much money as we can for the NHS and for NARS. So you've probably heard it loads of times before, but I'm going to say it again before I start. If you haven't donated yet, please click on that link. So it's www.overtherainbowfestival.co.uk and donate a few pennies if you can. I'm going to start off with a song that some of you may have heard me. I sing this usually on a Monday night at Potters. I'm going to start with it because it's got some dramatic music at the beginning and I like it. So this is a song by Dusty Springfield. This is You Don't Have to Say You Love Me. When I said I needed you, you said you would always stay. Wasn't me who's changed but you, and now you've gone away. Can't you see that now you've gone, and I'm left here on my own, that I have to follow you and beg you to come home. You don't have to say you love me just be close at me. You don't have to stay forever, I will understand. Believe me, I can't help but love you, but believe me, I'll never tie you down. Left alone with just a memory. Life seems dead and so unreal. All that's left is loneliness. There's nothing left to feel. Sing along, here we go. You don't have to say you love me, just be close at me. You don't have to stay forever, I will understand. Believe me, oh, you don't have to say you love me, just be close at me. You don't have to stay forever, I will understand. Believe me, oh, believe me. There we are. That's a bit dramatic, isn't it, that one? That's one of my favourite Dusty Springfield songs. I love her music, actually, but that's got to be up there in my top favourite of hers. I'm going to sing a few more for you today. I'm going to bring it down for this next one. And this is another favourite song of mine. This has got a few versions, but I'm going to be singing the Eva Cassidy version. I haven't sung this for a while, but I just really fancied singing it today. So I hope you enjoy it. This is Fields of Gold. You remember me barley. You can tell the sun in its jealous sky when we walked in fields of gold. So she took her love for to gaze a while upon the fields of barley. In his arms she fell as her hair came down among the fields of gold. Will you stay with me? Will you be my love upon the fields of barley? You can tell the sun in its jealous sky when we walked in fields of gold. I never made promises lightly, and there have been some that I've broken, but I swear if days still left, we will walk in fields of gold. We will walk in fields of gold. Many years have passed since those summer days among the fields of barley. See the children run as the sun goes down, as you lie in fields of gold. You remember me where the west wind moves among the fields of barley. You can tell the sun in its jealous sky when we walked in fields of gold. When we walked in fields of gold. When we walked in fields of gold. There we are. What a beautiful song. I love that one. Oh, so that was Fields of Gold, originally by Sting, but I did the Eva Cassidy version there, so I hope you enjoyed it. Watching today so far and knowing what's coming up, I've got to say we've got to be so appreciative at Potters of the amount of amazing talent we have there, and it's just made me realise how much we take that for granted, and also all our family and friends who we haven't been able to see for a long time. This next one I'm going to dedicate to all of those people. It's a song that I heard on the BBC recently, where they did that live music festival thing with Stevie Wonder, Elton John was on it, and this song by Jess Glynn. And Jess Glynn is one of my favourite singers, one of mine and my friends' favourite singers, and it's a song that the music that we always put on together. So I am going to sing this for them. So and for all of you out there, it's got some lovely words for what's going on at the minute, and this is called I'll Be There. When all the tears are rolling down your face, and it feels like yours was the only heart to break. When you come back home and all the lights are out, and you're getting used to no one else being around. Oh, I'll be there when you need a little love. I got a little love to share. Yeah, I'm gonna come through. You'll never be alone. I'll be there for you. I'll be there, yeah, yeah. I'll be there for you. I'll be there, yeah, yeah. I'll be there for you.
I swear, yeah, yeah, I've got enough love for two. Oh, you'll never be alone, I'll be there for you. When it's Friday night and the drink don't work the same, you're alone by yourself and there's no one else to blame. When you still can feel the rhythm of your heart, and you see your spirit fading in the dark. Oh, I'll be there when you need a little love. I got a little love to share. Oh, I'm gonna come through. You'll never be alone, I'll be there for you. I'll be there, yeah, yeah, I'll be there for you. I'll be there, yeah, yeah, I'll be there for you. Oh, I swear, yeah, yeah, I've got enough love for two. You'll never be alone, I'll be there for you. When you're lost down the riverbed, I'll be there. When you're lost in the darkness, I'll be there. I'll be there when your heart is breaking. You'll never be alone, I'll be there for you. I'll be there, yeah, yeah, I'll be there for you. I'll be there, yeah, yeah, I'll be there for you. Oh, I swear, yeah, yeah, I've got enough love for two. Oh, you'll never be alone, I'll be there for you. I'll be there, yeah, yeah, I'll be there for you. Oh, I'll be there. Oh, I swear, yeah, yeah, I've got enough love for two. Oh, you'll never be alone, I'll be there for you. I'll be there for you. I'll be there for you. You'll never be alone, I'll be there for you. I'll be there for you.
Hello. Hey everyone, I'm hoping I'm I live. I think I am. Roxy, I am so sorry, darling. It's time. It's what happens. I mean, like, there's a little bit of delay and we are a little bit behind, but there's a reason for the interruption because I'm squeezing in a quick chat with the legendary, prolific, which is the right word, West Ham goal scorer, also for Everton, but we don't talk about Everton, also for Leicester, and he might have played for Norwich Barnet. We don't worry about that. Let's come and say hello to Tony Cottee, everybody. Tony, hey!
Good afternoon, Mark. I can't believe you cut Roxy off to talk to me. Her singing was magnificent.
Tony, it's all about timing, mate. It's all about timing, and we love that you've come on board. And
pleasure, pleasure.
And really appreciate it. Let's face it, you had a season and a half for West Ham, 82-88. You scored, I think it's supposedly 92 goals. Am I right?
No, you're wrong, Mark. I scored 146 for West Ham in the two spells. I had two spells, and you mentioned.
Oh yeah, of course, because you came back.
So West Ham, Everton, and then back to West Ham, and then I went off to sunny Malaysia for a little bit of football, and then came back and played 3 years for Leicester. So yeah, 20 years as a player, Mark. Fantastic.
Tony, but was that about money going to Malaysia?
Yeah, it was. But I had a nice holiday, Mark. Got to be honest, the holiday was great. The football wasn't quite what I was used to, but I was only out there for 8 months. But you know, sometimes it's great to go and live in another country and have a cultural different experience. And I had a great time. Really enjoyed it.
Oh, lovely. And because you was, I mean, your first sort of trophy, what I call trophy, that you was an 18-year-old young player of the year at West Ham. And I remember it, Tone. How bad is that? How old am I when I'm remembering you being, I think you played for against Tottenham your first game, wasn't it?
We're both going to share our age here, Mark, aren't we? Yeah. You're right. I made my debut for West Ham at the age of 17, all the way back in 1983. And the Young Player Award that you're talking about, which shows your memories going, is 1986, Mark, was when I won the Young Player of the Year award. So,
well, it's just, well, don't expect me to. I just knew you were young, but I mean, that's a great title to have because we've a lot of West Ham players. Joe Cole, have all had these Young Player of the Year award, and there's an endless list of them. And you had an incredible partnership with Frank McAvenny. I mean, I remember that season especially was, I think it was about, and you could correct me again, 40-odd goals that between you scored that season. One of our best seasons we had for a long time.
Well, I think that's why everyone, people like yourself always talk about that season and, going all the way back to 1986. It's a long, long time ago. But, to put it in perspective, I had a great season up front with Frank McAvenny. We scored 54 goals we got between us, Mark, which is incredible just for two players.
That's incredible, yeah.
Yeah, and for West Ham to actually finish third, and for all the youngsters that might be watching this, it's the equivalent of finishing third in the Premier League nowadays. Yeah. So it was a really, really tremendous season for West Ham.
To be honest,
we were so close to winning it, Mark, so close.
Oh, and not only that, when you think about how poor our season has been year after year after year.
Well, that's why we celebrate.
We relish our squad. It was a great squad, and you were part of that, Tone. And I always want to say to you, was that your favourite partnership? Because you've been on board with people like Vardy, a little bit of Sharp.
I didn't play with Vardy. I wish I had played with Vardy.
Yeah.
And I played with Graham Sharp, Paul Goddard at West Ham.
Beardsley.
Yeah, so he, the partnership with McAvenny was definitely my, it was the most prolific and it was the best. But we was only together 2 years, and then Frank left to go to his boyhood club, which was Celtic.
Yeah, of course. And was I right by saying Peter Beardsley?
Yes, you're correct. Yeah, so I did hear you say, at Everton, I played with Peter Beardsley. He was a wonderful player. And then I played up front with Emil Heskey, who some of the youngsters will remember. When I was at Leicester, I had 3 years with Heskey, and he was a really good player as well. So, lots of good partnerships, but I think the one with Frank was the most productive one.
And do you not slightly get frustrated because if you were today playing football, you'd be a multi-millionaire, not a millionaire, multi-millionaire?
I always blame my dad, Mark, because
I do.
Dad, if only it was 10 years later, I might have been all right, but it is what it is. Now, what I would say, when people ask the question, are you jealous of the money that players get now? Of course I am. If I say anything other than that, I'd
be mad, wouldn't it?
Stupid, yeah. But what I would say is that we had great times when we played, which was mainly the 80s and the 90s. And as a fan, and we used to get together over at Upton Park, the old ground, and the fans were really a part of what was going on. And I think that's just the sad part about football now. I think there's the fans and the players have lost touch with each other, and I think that's sad, But good luck to the players. They're getting lots of money, and I am really jealous, but I can't change it.
No. And so you're doing TV work, commentating, pundit. I mean, that's a little bit still with the business, aren't you, really?
Yeah, well, obviously, like a lot of people at the moment, I'm not working at all, and I'm heavily dependent on the football season starting up, which might be in June, or I might not be used for that. I might have to wait until August, September to the start of the new season. So I'm certainly not working at the moment, but I was 20 years as a player with all the clubs that we spoke about, and I'm 19 years working for Sky TV. So it's a long, long time, but it's a great job. And I work on a show called Soccer Saturday, which is with Jeff Stelling and all the boys, and it's a great fun show that I really miss not having the show on a Saturdays, obviously, but there's quite obviously more important things going on in life at the moment.
I know. Do you reckon we will get back? I mean, there's such a hoo-ha of will we be playing Premier League football, and is it money insisting like the Sky money so much, and all the European everything. I mean, Germany are supposed to be going back to football soon, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. I think they go back next Friday. I think I'm right in saying. Mark, listen, it's not going to be perfect, and certainly from a fan's point of view, it's not going to be good because you're not going to be allowed to go to the games. But there's so much going on at the moment, and it's changing every single day for in terms of football, in terms of life as well. So I'm hopeful that we might get some sort of return. They're talking about neutral venues, and they're talking about it starting to resume the season. There's 9 Premier League games left. They want to finish the season. Neutral venues, no crowds, and that will take us probably to the end of July. And then, like I say, maybe late August, early September, the season starts again. But people criticising, saying, is it all about the money? What's, you know, but I think the one thing it would do is to put a smile on some people's faces. There's a lot of people out there, not everyone, but a lot of people who love football. And if we can get some football on the TV, I think, you know, a lot of people would tune in and it would brighten up a few people's days and nights.
Thank you, Tone. I tell you what, Tone, it's a pleasure listening to you, and we really wish that when Potters reopen, that you come and stay with us and come and see us all work. And we've had people like Potsy come and he on holiday, and John Moncur's in the old days. I mean, still come, the Moncur family. Tony Adams, the old days, used to come, obviously, way back. Martin Peters was our coach. We've got Paul Reaney is still hanging in there as coach. And you never have you got your coach badge? I mean, I know you manage.
No, I've never really done it, Mark. I had a little spell as manager at Barnet in the days when you could do it and you didn't need the qualifications. But to be honest with you, I went straight into Sky and I've never really had the time. And then you get to a stage where you think, oh, I can't be bothered with it, you know. So, you know, I mean, obviously you can do the coaching because you know football, but you know, in terms of, I'm not fully qualified, but I mean, what I'd love to do is maybe come up there, we do a little Q&A for, you know, or something like that would be great, and you know, come up and stay for the night and have a few beers after, which would be good. But
you have to taste two nights.
Okay, yeah,
you got to understand, we're a family thing. It's the family. I've talked to you, Missy. I tease.
Listen, I've got to be honest. I've had lots of people speak about it and say how great it is, and I know you've been doing a fantastic job there over the years and that. So, you know, God bless. We get everyone sort of fit again, and we get everything open again, and you know, stop this awful disease happening. And then once everything settles down, you've got my number now. Give me a shout. We'll try and sort
lovely.
Maybe next year.
It'll be fantastic. My son keeps jumping up and down because he's
bring him in.
What's
your name?
Roddy.
Roddy, how you doing?
Yeah, I've got a question.
You've got to be a West Ham. Is he a West Ham fan?
Of course, yeah, of course.
Yeah,
so I just want to know that feeling, because you scored like a last-minute equaliser when you were at Everton, and when you played Liverpool, was it?
Yeah.
I just want to know what that feeling is like, just to score that like last minute, like especially that feeling.
It's your rival.
Well, the game you're talking about goes back to 1991, which was an FA Cup 5th round replay, and we drew 0-0. I was playing for Everton at the time. We drew 0-0 at Anfield. It was an awful game. And then in the replay, the game ended 4-4. And, you know, there were some incredible players. We've already said Peter Beardsley, Ian Rush, John Barnes, Graham Sharp playing for Everton, Martin Keogh, really good players. And it was a fantastic game. It was 1-0 Liverpool, 1-1, 2-1 Liverpool, 2-2, 3-2 Liverpool. And then they brought me on as a sub and I scored to make it 3-3 right in the last sort of injury time. And it took the game to extra time. So in answer to your question, Roddy, it was a great feeling, you know, to score against your local equivalent of being a West Ham boy, scoring against Spurs like I did on my debut, you know, scoring for Everton against Liverpool. And John Barnes then made it 4-3, and then I scored a fourth goal, my second goal, to make it 4-4. And there's been many sort of great derbies over the years, Everton, Liverpool, but I think in the last 50 years that's the best game. And it's one of those games, it was one of the earliest games that was shown on Sky as a live game. So every now and again, every 3 months they showed a game. I'm sure in lockdown it must have been shown at some stage, or you must have seen the goals or something.
All right, cheers for that, Tony. Cheers.
Tony, it's been a pleasure talking to you. I don't want to take up all your rest of the day, but thank you for coming on board and getting people to, we're going to try and get people to raise a bit of money. I don't know how much we've raised so far, but I think we're talking about £6,000 in just about 2 hours. So that's how quickly and what it does make a difference. Tony, we love you dearly. You're one of my heroes, and it's unbelievable. £9,000. How about that, Tony?
Who are you raising the money for, Mark?
NHS and NARS.
Oh, brilliant.
So,
can I just say, Mark, because you don't always get the chance to say that the NHS are absolutely amazing. I was ill in hospital last year, and I had 4 days in the hospital, and they was absolutely unbelievable. And you know, I think it's important not to just mention the nurses and the doctors who are brilliant, but the people behind the scenes. You know, they're just the porters who take you around on the sort of the stretchers and everything, and the people behind the scenes are amazing. The drivers and everyone, and the canteens, everyone. It's not just about the nurses and doctors. Everyone, it's a team. Like football, it's a team, and they are brilliant. Thank you so much for doing that for everyone, Mark, and keep up the generosity.
It's a
see if we can get it up as high as possible.
Tony, bless you, mate, and look forward to meet you in person, Tone.
We'll do it, Mark. We'll do it. Give me a shout. We'll speak soon.
We'll play some golf.
Mate.
Lots of love. Take care. Bye. So there we are. Bless it. Bless him for coming on board. You get very nervous that when someone's just going to come on live, it's all going to work. Is that you, Nigel? Nigel, you've come on board. Did you know you've come on board, Nigel? He doesn't know. That's my point about it. Anyway, look, we're moving on. It's Beat the Entertainer. And we are literally, I'm going to, Roddy, do me a favour, just turn that over twice because it's us against you. We used to do it every farewell day, last day. We used to have us against you at lunchtime. We used to do challenge us during the day as well. But we've got some teams and we've got some guests who are coming on board. We have got one challenge. I'm going to have to stand up. Look at that. Vicky just donated £100 with James Hearn to throw away his Ugg boots. No, not to throw them away. You've got to keep them. We're going to be sending them to you for £100. You deserve them. Now, look, I'm going to find out. I think our very first challenge is Faye against Claire Gibson. So I'm hoping that these two will be on board. Hi, Claire.
Hello.
Faye. Fabulous. Hello, Lenny. How are you, mate?
I'm all right.
You was waiting for Pom Pom Pom, weren't you, Lenny?
Hey, Pom Pom.
Pom Pom.
Yeah, he was. Now, fortunately, Claire, this is not general knowledge questions.
Poke it.
Yeah.
He said poke it.
Yeah, so I thought he said that. But this is an M&M challenge.
Yeah.
And it's one game that I really should demonstrate. So I'm going to stand up and move this, and hopefully Roddy's going to adjust it. And
hi, Faye.
Yeah, how are you? And I don't know where I'm going, how far I'm going. Look, I'm going to take this off because everyone might be aware that, of course.
Oh no, Chris Green Goddess.
Faye, you looked away then, Faye.
I'm sorry.
I was taking the clothes off. Now, yeah, the Green Goddess outfit. And there was a reason for this because for those who don't know what to do, you have to get an M&M. Now, I went and got an M&M, but they were so small. It wasn't the big M&M. So, no, I've got a Mawami, whatever they call it. It's a similar. It's a Mawami.
A Mawam.
Oh, a Mawam. Yeah, thank you, Faye. Thank you for that. But look, this is the game. You have only 1 minute to try.
No, Mum, I've got top on.
Well, you don't have to strip off, Claire. Don't worry about what are you doing there? Now, you take one M&M, peanut M&M, if you've got one, and you squeeze it in between your cheeks. Now, of course.
I haven't got any M&Ms left because Lenny keeps nicking them.
Well, what are you using then?
I've got about 5 left.
That's not impressive, Claire. And quite honestly, the game is to have as many in the dish. Now, look, I'm stepping back. I know this is quite a view for you, but I have just placed the M&M in between. In my case, I'm a mayo, whatever it is, in between my cheeks. I'm clenching my cheeks, and I'm going to stand over the dish. Now, Claire, it's very simply, when you think you're over the glass or the vessel that you're going to drop it in, you release. And I'm now releasing. I'm still releasing. It's still up there. Yes!
Hey!
I don't know if you even heard that. But look, everyone. Oh, the Ferrero Rocher. Don't know how that's been up there a long time, hasn't it? But no, the M&M. There it is. It was there. So the game is simple, and you've only got 5 left.
No, I've got a few more. I've just found a few more.
I hope so, because the idea is to get as many in 1 minute. So Sky, we got a timer. She's going to time us a minute.
We're doing it into a pint glass, aren't we?
I hope you've got a pint glass. Yes.
I'm just checking.
I don't drink, Faye. I don't drink. So this is what it's like a flower pot. But yeah.
I'm going to hand you to my cameraman.
So on the whistle, and don't forget this is for 5 points. Where's she going? Faye, where are you going? All right, you're getting ready. Claire, where are you going? You seem to frozen. Claire? Claire, is she even there? Go back, get online. This could be the easiest victory we've ever had. Faye is now on her own. Faye is on her own. Claire Gibson. Good training, Faye. But it means nothing to me and you. We're going to win. Faye, we're going to win this. Claire Gibson's frozen. I told you, when you start dealing with the internet, and right, is she trying to come back? Here she is. Right, get ready, Claire. Oh, that's nice, Claire. Lovely view. Right, put your dish on the floor. You don't put it on behind your bottom. Where's your pint glass? Where's your pint glass?
Behind me.
Where is it in back? I can't see it, darling. The camera's not showing me. Oh, you're doing it in that? Okay.
I haven't got pint glass.
Oh, yeah, of course, I forgot your wino. Yeah, we know that, darling. So, are you ready? Place the M&M. Faye, place it your M&M. Claire, have you both got an M&M in between your cheeks?
Not yet. Hold on. Ah!
What are you doing?
Right, ready?
She's going to smash that glass. She's going to smash it. On the whistle, 1 minute from now. Let's do it. Come on, Faye.
I've got the M&M.
Claire, you got one in, Claire. One.
Two.
Lenny's nicking the other one. He's eating it. Keep going, Faye.
Faye's running up and down the hallway.
30 seconds. Yes, Claire. Well done, Claire. Come on, Faye. Faye, keep going. Lenny, keep putting them. Lenny's cheating.
Lenny's.
Go on, Lenny.
Lenny, you're cheating, Lenny. 15 seconds. 15 seconds. Get ready, everyone. 10, 9,
Quick, Lenny.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Stop there. Show me your glass, please. Claire, what have you got in there?
I've got 1, 2.
Well, let us
3,
see.
4.
Yeah.
5.
Yeah. Keep
6, 7, 8, 9.
9. 10.
11, 12, 13.
Right. Can I just say, Claire, what I was watching was your little Lenny picking up the ones you dropped and putting them in the glass.
He's also eating them.
He's also eating them.
And he's been eating some. Now, Faye, 13 to beat, Faye. Come on, let's count them out. Come on. Faye.
I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh.
Yeah, don't try and cheat me, Faye, because I'm not even sure that 3.
1, 2, 3. No, I finished yet.
All right. Yeah, 5. That's 8.
4, 5, 6, 7. That's it. That's all I did.
8. What?
That's it.
What you did
in the 2 meters. That was
Yeah.
it.
She never did a 2 meter rule either, did she? She knew that she was supposed to run 2 meters.
No, that wasn't it. That wasn't told to me. They said drop the M&Ms in the glass. Nothing about running up to a glass.
I'm going to tell you, Roddy.
Mark.
Yes.
She had a little car as well up there.
I can't believe. Well, I can believe thinking about it now, Claire. It's obviously that was stuck up there. I had a thought right there. Linda Much is saying you should be disqualified, and she's one of you. She don't realise she's.
Linda, I've done what I was told.
And there we go. So look, Potter's guess, Claire. I'm giving you 10 points.
Yeah.
I was impressed, but Faye, you did it perfect. You didn't cheat.
Ah.
So give them 10 each one. We put them on the score. 10 for that. And everyone, give Claire Gibson a big round of applause.
Thank you, everyone. Come on, team.
Lenny, thank you, Dan. Faye, thank you. Well done, babe. You did it well, Faye. You was the best. I don't know. So we'll bring it down. Now you should be all clapping your hands along with this, everyone. When you hear them, another one beats the dust. Everybody should be at home just clapping and beats the dust. Another one, another one. Anyway, I'm not doing that bit yet. So we're calling that a slider draw because I couldn't reveal how many Lenny was putting back in the glass. And also, as you know, she just sat over the glass. In fact, she just put it at the bottom and sat on the glass. In fact, really, think about it. Take it off. Take it off. I've just realised the whole thing was a cheat. Claire Gibson, you completely just rub that off, Bobby. I'm not even going to count that. I've just realised now she didn't even. She just put it in and sat on it. She should have got every one of them in. So Linda Much, thank you for saying disqualified. And honestly, I am thinking disqualified her. Now, round 2. This is a lip reading challenge. And I'm looking to meet Mel and Claire first. I think it's Mel and Claire. Hi, Claire. Hi, Mel.
Hi.
She did cheat, though, didn't she? Claire Gibson cheat. I'm not trying to say, like, you know, but I just took the 10 points off. The minute I felt sorry for her, then I realised she did cheat.
We'll never do that.
Now, look, this is where Mike will mute one of you. Who's he going to mute?
Me.
Yeah, he's going to mute Mel. Mel, you have to try and lip read a line that you're going to say. I've got the lines here, so well, actually, I haven't got the lines here because I've only got Tony Cottee's information. But so I'm playing as well. But Claire, it's you. Yes. You have to get the answer. She's going to try and read what her lips are saying, and there's 5. So we're going to time how many you got in. You know, in the minute. It's still a minute. It's only a minute. So you've got to try and move on. If you can't get it, move on and go back.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to try and lip read Melissa.
Yeah. Are you ready?
Okay.
Are you ready, Mel? Are you ready? This is it, Sky. You ready? Yeah. Play what you like for the music. No, don't play nothing. No, because I want to hear it. I thought we weren't playing the music. I want to hear what you're saying, Claire, because let's do it. This is it. First one, 1 minute.
Wheel.
Yes.
Wheel. Meet.
Yes.
We'll meet again.
Yes, well done. 1.
The. Ton.
Nearly. What's that word?
Have.
Nearly.
Has.
The tongue.
The sun has got his hat on.
Oh, brilliant. Great pickup. Great pickup.
What? The. Where?
Move on, Mel. Mel, that's. I don't know. Turn on.
James.
Yes.
Hearn.
Yes.
Has a smelly udder.
I don't. What's he wear?
Ox. A James Hearn has smelly ox.
Yes, well done. 3 you've got. Last one. The time running out.
Johnny laugh.
Yes.
Has. Moo. Oh, it's blue hair.
Yes, well done.
Johnny laugh has blue hair.
Well done. 4 out of. we went over a minute there. Yeah, we went over a minute, but we'll see if they can go all 5 and see where we get. The one you didn't get was turn that frown upside down, but you couldn't get turn was a difficult word. So Claire Gibson apparently is now crying. She wants her points back.
No.
I'll think about it, Claire. I'll think about it. But thank you so much, Mel and Claire Bear. Well done. Good go.
Nice to see you.
Right. So, what was that about Johnny Lark having blue hair? I didn't get that. Is that what he's done to himself? This is Julia. Hi, Jules.
Hi, Tina.
Hi. Yeah. Hello, darling. How are you? Thank you for joining and being on the challenge. What did you think about Claire Gibson? Are you saying that it was fair?
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah.
How could you say that? Because
That was the rules.
It's supposed to be on the floor as well. Don't forget, it's supposed to be on the floor. It's supposed to drop from the bottom to the floor. There's lots of reasons why I'm now disqualifying her. Now, Tina and John, who's being muted?
Me.
Julie.
Julie. So, Tina, you've got to try and guess what Julie's going to say. So let's hope you can get more than 4. You've got to get more than 4. You need all 5 to win. So I'll give you a bit more time if you want to spend time on it. Let's go. 1 minute plus. I'll give you more than that. Let's go.
Mark Brewer.
Yes.
Live. Loves.
Yes.
Chocolate.
Yes.
Biscuits.
Yes, you got one. Brilliant, Tina. Go, Jules.
She needs to do one word at a time.
Do the first word.
First word. Locks.
Something locks.
Goldilocks.
Yes.
Goldilocks. Likes.
What does she like?
Porridge.
Yes, good. You got 2.
It never rains. So it rains, it never pours.
Yes, it's close enough. It never rains, it pours. Go.
So the first word, who let the
Yes.
out. Dogs out. Who let the dogs out?
This is it. To win. To win. Go.
Potters. I know what she's saying. Is the best place in the world.
Time's up. I can't believe it. Tina, you just didn't squeeze that last word in.
Oh, come on.
No, Jules, it was, how long was it anyway? It was about 2 minutes, that was. I gave you a lot of time, but Tina, unbelievable. Where's Roddy? I thought he was doing the score. Where's he gone? Oh, Julie and Tina, get ready. Put up. You nearly, well, you got 4 points. Put 4 points up for Tina. 4 points up for us and 10 points for the win. Julie and Tina, thank you for joining us. It's a tie. It's a tie. How lucky was that? How lucky was that? 4 and 4 and 10 points to us. Not to them, to us. Us.
It's not a tie then, is it?
Yes. No. Oh no. Yeah. Forget it. 10 each. 10 each. Okay. Linda Gibson, I'm not cheating again. No, I'm not, Linorca. Give a big thank and applause to Tina and Julie. Thank you, Jules. Thank you. Well done. Right. So it looked like, but no. I've given them plenty of time.
Can you just tell me what
Right.
score it is? The final score.
The score is at the moment 4-14 at this moment.
I didn't give them an. Oh, okay.
Right, everyone, we're going to move on. I've got to keep the time in my hand. So look, close peg challenge. It's 14 points to 4. That's the score. Just in case you can't see that. Close peg challenge is Sarah Steele, who's Tina's daughter. Hi, Cesar. And that's nice. That's a nice Union Jack umbrella.
Thank you. I've got into character.
And Darren, you're up for this, aren't you, Daz?
Yeah, I've been practicing. I'm ready.
Yeah,
I've got my hanger. I've got my pegs on a chopping board.
How many pegs have you got, the pair of you?
About 20, maybe a bit more.
20.
What?
20?
Only, can you make it just 20?
Okay.
So make sure it's 20, nothing more, because the idea is the quickest one to put the pegs on the coat hanger. All the pegs. So 20 pegs. Again, this isn't really timed. We're just looking at how many pegs. Oh, look at this, Dad. Look.
That's cheating.
No, that's genius. Sarah, that is ingenious.
Thank you.
Oh, right. Now, I'm glad you covered up there, Sarah. I just suddenly thought that. You shouldn't really be walking around like that. Now, Sarah. Darren, you can't believe this, can you, Dad? That she thought of something more than you. So, are you ready? It's the first one. 20 pegs on your coat hanger. Are you ready? On the whistle. Go. I can see 6, 7, 8. Daz, are you doing it?
Me, yeah. Oh, look at the screen now.
Come on.
Go ahead.
Done.
She's done it. She's done it.
Yay.
Oh, look. Stop the clock.
Well done. Well done.
You have been, see, Tim, you really have been practicing, Tim. And I think Daz, I think Sarah might have put up, but at the same time, you put yours up in the air. So that's another tie.
Where's Mel?
What's this?
No, I'm gonna do a tiebreaker. And
yes.
Tim has given me a genius idea. Tim, how many pegs can you put on your face?
Dad.
Now your dad's ruined. No, get your pegs, Dad. I want to see as many pegs, because as far as I'm concerned, it didn't count. A tiebreak is a tie. So, Sarah, you've got to try and put as many pegs on your face.
I've got full face of makeup on.
Well, it's not that important, Cesar. It's not quite.
I've got makeup on too.
It's important. I better go down the list. I mean, Claire Gibbs never bothered with makeup. She was just purely, out for it. Tina, I know, but Cesar, this is it. I'm gonna give you 30 seconds. 30 seconds to put as many pegs on your face. And if it hurts, Sarah, I apologise, but it's a hell of a try and do as many as you can. In fact, I don't mind Tina helping you if she thinks she can hear her next to you. Right, are you ready, Dad? 30 seconds. Yeah. Please don't try this at home.
Great.
Sorry, Michael. Yes, please. Get
over. That side.
Go.
This hurts.
He's doing two.
Yeah, of course it hurts. Oh, come on, Sarah. Put some more on your nose. Yes, Dad.
Ow!
That's not your clothes. That's not your face, Peter.
No.
10, 9, 8, 7.
No.
6. Stop the game.
No.
Oh,
what happened?
You're a weirdo.
Sarah, I'm sorry. I'm
4,
sorry,
6,
Sarah.
7,
Sarah just showed you.
10,
10,
11, 12.
Oh,
God.
Sarah, you had
I'll
two.
let you have Darren.
Oh, that hurt. You can have it.
Thank you, Sarah. Thank you. Sky. I'm sorry, Sarah. It was it's 10 points each.
I'll get you back one day.
1 point for the tie, another 10 points to us. And of course, it means that's again, we're in the lead. Another challenge is ours. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you for dressing up. Thank you for putting your makeup. Oh, yes. Shall we play the music? Because I think it's important. We'll find it. Another one bites the dust. Bum, 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 bum. Another one bites the dust. It's not. Don't matter. Too late. I was going to do it myself. Right. I'm going to welcome on Jack. Jack.
Hello.
Julie Iveson. Is that Julie?
Hi.
Hello, Jack. Now, the game is this game that we've asked you to play. Yeah. Julie, you've got hopefully 11. Is it 11 T-shirts on?
Yep.
Jack, do you understand that? 11?
I think, yeah.
Thank you for wearing the jacket, Jack. Thank you for wearing that. That's fantastic. Well done. And Julie, this is a quickly of who can get all 11 T-shirts off. 11 T-shirts off. The first thing. Now, Julie, put your crown back on. Put your crown back on. I just want to point out that Julie is our #1 fan of the year, Potter's fan of the year. That's why she's wearing the crown. And thank you, Julie. And so many people over the years have been #1 fan. This year it's you, Jules. So thank you for wearing the crown. You can take it off now, Donna. I should have mentioned it before. Jack?
Yeah.
I have to say, yesterday practice, you was disastrous.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be any better today. I've been practicing, but...
Yeah, well, I think Julie is. She has been practicing, and she's ready for this. And I tell you now, this is where if they could play a joker and get double points, they would play it now.
This is our joker. This is our joker.
Yeah, that's a different game, though, Julie. We're not playing that game for jokers. But I'm just saying, if it was a joker's game, you would, because she's that confident, Jack.
He was quick.
Please do not disaster. Don't be a disaster. Now, are you ready? Are you ready? It's not timed, this one. This is just the first one to finish. Are you ready? That's 1. That's 2. That's 3. Julie's going. Come on, Jack. Thought she's flying. Jack, come on. She's flying. I tell you. Look, come on, Jack. Take it off, please. It's over. Oh, my. Jack. What are you wearing, Jack? Jack, put your shirt on, mate. You have just ruined the first loss of. I can't even cheat with that, Jack, because you're wearing a bra. And quite honestly, I wasn't expecting that, Jack. That is just. I'm sorry, Julie. You quickly put that T-shirt on, Jules. What's that swimming costume you had there? I don't know what you had there, but.
Yeah, just protecting my dignity.
Yes, but the good news is, Julie, as much as I try to think of any way I could cheat on that. Yeah, I can't. Sky, put the points up. Jack, you failed. James Ahern will be so pleased to hear that you're a failure. In fact, quite honestly, I don't know if they'll even let you do your bowls comparing ever again. Being a world bowl, they won't let you do it because you failed on our team. We probably might not want you in our team. Walk the walk of shame. Go. And Julie, you are the champion, and you have just and 10 points go to the guests. Give Julie a big round of applause. Well done, Julie. And now look at this. Look at this. There is only 6 points in it. There's only 6 points in it. Sky, did you give us 10 for that?
No.
No, is that what it is? Right. I don't know. Well, it looks like it's just 6 points. Or might be more. I can't add up. That's 30 points, 34 to 28. And yeah, so I was right, 6 points. So with that in mind, we're getting near the end, and we have got the chocolate biscuit challenge. I was asking to do this, and I said no, because you knew I would eat the chocolate biscuits before we could do it. And for the chocolate biscuit challenge, we have got Daz, Claire, and Rachel's with us today. There they are. And this has to be challenged on. And Rachel, how are you, darling?
I'm really well. How are you, Mark?
I love how your Buffon. Her Buffon is getting more and more like Judy, isn't she?
It's like a mountain.
My bottom is smaller, Mark.
Yes, it is. Now, Claire, Darren, I don't look at that. Don't look at that, Rachel. Don't look at that, son. A chocolate biscuit. Look at that. Show me your chocolate biscuits. It goes on the forehead. And then it's the first one, without using your hands, to wiggle your face down and put it in your mouth. Okay? So on the whistle, we're going to time you. And, of course, their team is going to try and beat you. And believe it, it's the Walls coming on very shortly. The whole family's up for this. So I'll have a look. So here we go. Get ready. On the whistle. We're timing it. Get set. Go. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Dad's almost there. Claire, you haven't moved off your head. Rachel's there. Darren, put it back on your head. Rachel! Well done, Rachel. Darren's nearly there. His tongue's trying to get it over. Yes, well done. We're all waiting for Claire. Claire. It's down her face. Watch Claire.
30 seconds.
How many?
30 seconds.
30 seconds. You want nearly, Claire. Nearly. Keep moving you. Claire, Rachel's eating her biscuit. Yes, stop the clock.
Okay.
Look at her face.
That's why it was stuck.
You should have put it in the fridge. You should have put the biscuit in the fridge so it was nice and cold. And you've let it melt. Oh, my God. Rachel, you were first. When it's
I've
food,
got to be first at something.
when it's food, Rach, when it's food, you just knew it, didn't you, Rach? You knew. I knew you was going to win that. Daz, well done. Claire, how many seconds? You did that in 40 seconds, and the Wolves are going to try and beat you. Thank you for coming on board, everyone. Rachel, I'll see you in a minute. So, look, everyone, can the Wolves beat 40 seconds?
Yeah.
Wolf family. Oh! Ian, and we've got Amber Hardy joined from the Hardy family. You know, it's Carol and Ian. That's a hell of a. Do you know my face is quite?
Never been so big.
I would say, Ian, that's you're looking good.
I'm feeling fantastic, mate.
Has the hypnotherapy stopped?
Yeah.
Yes.
Because you two had hypnotherapy, didn't you, to try?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, just for this challenge alone, I must have got through at least 8 packets of chocolate digestives. That's practicing.
It was worth it. Oh,
Yeah,
I put stone on.
I would have done as well, Carol. I would have eaten the whole biscuits just practicing. What about you, Amber? Are you up for this?
Yeah. Not you.
Amber, you were one of the main leaders of how smart to be. Can you be smarter than a 10-year-old? Because you scored 4. And fortunately, wonderful Claire Gibson came on and beat you to 2, just 2 correct answers. But this isn't general knowledge. This is purely chocolate biscuits. Show me your chocolate biscuits. Make sure you're not cheating, man. What have you got there? A square one?
Yeah. I don't know what it's called. This.
If you win, you might give me an excuse for cheating because you got a square one. But I'm not going to say that. Is that Amber behind you two, Ian and Carol?
Yeah.
Do we get extra points for having started?
Abby, how are you, Abby? And B&M, 29 pence. I've just been told those biscuits.
We've got gloves.
And you've got chocolate digestives, haven't you? Right. Are you ready to beat 40 seconds?
Yeah.
And everybody will be timing it with me. Don't think they're right. I know what people are at home. They're all looking at their phones now thinking, we'll see if Brewer cheats. I'm not. Sky's on the phone. So are you ready? On the whistle. Get set. Go. And then nudging. Guess Cal. Let's go. Amber. Lovely. Oh, no. Amber back on the forehead. Yeah. What was that? We're all done. Unbelievable, Carol and Ian. And we're waiting for... No, come on, Amber.
Come on, Amber.
Amber. It's all about you, Amber. Now let's have a look. Stop the music. Ian and Carol, that was so fast. I don't know if you did that. No, I just don't know if you did it. I'm going to talk to my accountants, my judges. Whatever the word is. What's the word I'm looking for, Ian?
Shedberry. But Shedberry says, yeah, you've done it.
Yeah, Mike, I don't know if you was watching that. Nigel,
Yeah,
what do you think about that? We'll look at the video. If you find that you've done us, because I don't know, I was looking at Amber, you went, done it. How have I done that?
Do you want
Do you want to replay?
Yes, please. Just
Ready then? Watch
they
it.
are there looking.
Chocolate side.
Yeah.
Go.
Go. Carol did it.
She did it. I did it the first time.
Yeah, you did actually. They are. Wait a minute. VR decisions. I don't know. It's all about the time.
Disqualified. Scott, I'm coming round your house now.
Right, Scott. I don't know if it was. I think that I've just seen Carol do it in seconds. Ian, you did drop it. And I don't know
Second time I did it the first time.
But the first time you might have done it right. And believe it or not, Amber, how many? 41 seconds. 41, Amber. It was all good until you didn't get it. Unbelievable. 41. Let me look at the clock. Let me look at the clock.
Show my sister. Don't bang.
Look.
That was
41 seconds.
28 seconds.
Oh, is it?
And that was because I was watching the delay.
You've won a challenge. Give them a big round of applause. Well done. I couldn't even cheat for that one. I was waiting for everyone to start complaining because I could the timing. But 28 seconds. Amber, Ian and Carol, fantastic. I think, Ian, my face helped.
We're in the lead now.
Face helped.
My face helped.
Like that.
Yeah, just put that in my mouth. Right, ladies and gentlemen, give a great big thank you to the Ian and Carol Wall and Amber Hardy. Thank you for joining us. So this is so important. Rachel Beatty, come back to me. Hey, Rach, this is so important, Rach.
I know. I best get myself ready.
We're now losing, Rach. And this is double points at the last game. This is like the captain. As captain, this is apple bobbing. And you are up against Mark Etherington. Is Mark in today? 5 apples? Are you saying 5?
I've got 6.
Oh, Mark Etherington's not here.
Oh.
This could be a...
It's
just like a miracle.
With not doing it.
No, you got to do it, Rach. Because if you didn't do it, you've still got to do it, Rach. Why? This is apple bobbing. What do you mean, why? Because Mark Etherington could turn up any second and say, I've got it ready. And I'm gutted. But, Rachel, you've got to apple bob 5 apples. Yeah, just 5 apples into your bucket. So,
Right.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
And you can only hope Mark Etherington turns up. If not, after all that, we've won on a default. The winners, I'm going to be talking about it later. So, Rachel,
yes.
Get ready.
Okay.
Wait a minute. He is coming, Rachel, so you can't just mess around now.
I'm going to do it properly.
And we're timing it, Rach. We're timing it. 5 apples. Are you ready? Okay. Rachel, just stick your head in and go for it, babe. Get set.
Oh my God.
Go.
Oh no.
In. Well done. Go, Rachel. Go, Rach. Let me get this. Not that. One more. 2 more. Rachel, get your head in. Last one, Rachel. Get ready to clock. Get ready. Rachel, get your head. Stop the clock. Oh, look at the bouffant. Rachel, that was brilliant. Well done, Raquel.
Are my eyebrows still on?
Yeah, they're hanging in there. But Rachel, what's the time? Put it up, Sky. 23 seconds. This is it for everyone. Rachel, I can't believe. I'm hoping that Mark Etherington isn't here. But he's apparently on his way, according to Mike and Nigel. And if he turns up, he is here. Rachel, go, Rach. Mark, stop the music. Where have you been, Mark? Where have you been? Oh, we can't even hear him now. Mark, we can't hear. Are you muted? Mark, if you can hear me, give me a wave. Yeah. So if you can hear me, Mark, it's all about timing. You've got how many seconds?
23.
You've got to do it in 23 seconds, Mark. 23 seconds. Show me your apples. Right, he's on the floor. There's a bucket. Lovely. Well, I saw your hand. That was really useful. Thanks, Mark. Yeah, I'm not really convinced. I will be counting how many to go. There's the bucket. Mark is at the ready. He's still muted. Get ready, Mark. Get ready. 23 seconds. I can't even have a pop at him because he can't hear me. Mark, get ready. Go. Off he goes. First one. No, he's struggling. He's still struggling. That's the first one. Come on, Mark. Mark, this isn't looking good. Mark is still trying to get a second one. He's tipping it up. Mark, this is a disaster. Mark, Rachel, he's only got one, Rach. We're winning it. Like, yes, 2. He's got 2. Get ready, Mark. 3. Keep counting. Mark, 2 more. 2 more. Come on. 1 more. 1 more. That's it. That's it. That's it. He's still going. Mark, well done, mate. Well done. Sorry we can't talk to you and you talk back to us, but I'm going to tell you because you probably can hear us. Rachel, Mark, you had to beat Rachel's time of 23 seconds. Mark, your time was 48, 98. Mark, Rachel's right. Get off, Mark. Get off. Thank you for coming, Mark. Bye,
Mark.
Sorry, I apologise there. But after all that, Rachel, we've done it.
Yes.
It's worth getting your booth wet. Three champions. It means double points. So after all that, 54 points. 54 points to the entertainers and 38 points. Thank you to Rachel, 5.
Bye, Rach. You've got to sing later on. Are you going to get?
I'm going to go dry my hair.
Okay, see you later. Well done, Mark.
Yeah, I tell you what, Nigel, I was getting excited. So tell everyone I'm so apologising for shouting because I get excited.
That's all right. The trouble is with the internet is when we go live to one person, it's nice and clear. The minute you've got 3 or 4 on, we start to break up. But you did well. You got it all done in time as well because we're about to be kicked off from Facebook.
I know. We timed it well. But give a big thank you to everyone who joined us. Claire Gibson, Julie and Tina, Sarah, Julie Iveson, a big thank you. And the Wolves and Amber.
And guess what?
Mark
we didn't raise any money during that because everyone was enjoying themselves. So.
Well, come on, guys. You've got to donate. That was like a pure 50 minutes.
I know. That was an hour of you and everybody watched. So now we need to get the message out that if you enjoyed that and you want more fun like that for the next, how long we got left? 9 hours?
Yeah. We're waving. We are the champions, Nigel.
Well done. You've never lost.
We never lost. And thanks to
So
trading.
I'll see you later for your
Brewers House Party.
The house party.
The Brewers House Party.
We'll see you then, Mark.
And Greg Harlow.
And you'll see Johnny's hair.
Yeah. Apparently.
Wow. It is 12:55. Now, if you weren't with us earlier on, you'll know. Sorry, if you weren't with us earlier on, you won't know that Facebook has a policy where we can't go live for 12 hours. We have to do several small 3-hour stints. So before we finish, I'm going to bring back in, and I can see him, get ready, the man that walked into the sea for £500 donation from Tim Steele. Buzz, how are you feeling and what are you wearing? You've got 4 minutes.
Well, one, I was absolutely drenched. That seawater was absolutely freezing. It was cold.
We didn't quite hear you there, Buzz.
Sorry, it was cold. It was cold, but it was for.
You didn't have to go all the way in. Tim was quite happy you walked into the sea. You submerged yourself completely.
What?
No, it was walk into the sea. It didn't say go underneath the water. But bless you, you've still raised £500 for NHS.
No, but it's for a worthy cause, and if you're going to do it properly.
Right, I'm going to get you to say that in a minute. But first, tell us what you're wearing.
Jeff Drayton
has made these. One and only Jeff Drayton and Chantel.
Yes, he's made this balloon hat and dress. Look, can I turn around? Can you see it all? I'm trying not to make any of them pop whatsoever.
Are you naked?
Sorry. Got to be very careful. But he's made a balloon dress just for this.
You look amazing. So it is VE Day. I'm going to let Busby do 60 seconds of why you should be donating. Buzz?
because it's for a worthy cause. There's people out there saving our lives, and there's people working really hard just to make sure that everything works and we can do what we need to do. So £1, £2, £5. If you
£10
give us
gets
£10,
your name along the bottom. If you want to see a name check,
£10, and we'll do a
25
donation.
What does 25 get you?
£25 will give you a gold badge, a Potter's badge, limited edition. Guys, it's for a worthy cause. Come on, come on. You know you've got a bit of loose change out there. Come on. And
3 minutes and Facebook's going to kick us. Thank you for doing that.
No, thank you, Tim.
You have raised £500, which goes towards our grand total, Mike, of, get ready for this, so far, £9,534.
Smashing it. Thank you, Potters people.
We're nearly halfway there, Buzz, and we've only been going 3 hours, and we have another 9, 10, 11. Oh, my goodness. So thanks for being with us. Please donate. We are here to celebrate not only the heroes of the past from VE Day to all those fallen, to the ones that survived the war, the heroes of the war that ended on the 8th of May, 75 years ago today. We are here to remember those and to celebrate with great music, but we're also here to pay tributes to the heroes of today, the NHS, who are saving lives right on the front line as well. So, Buzz, well done. You, thanks to Tim Steele, you've raised 500 on your own. So if you want to challenge Buzz, here's the link. You want to challenge anybody. If you want to make a donation, after we come back, just after 1 o'clock, we'll be back with you as soon as we can. We're going to have some auctions. We're going to be asking you to not bid, but give us your highest price. But keep the donations coming in, please. If you've ever thought to yourselves, I do need to do something, I do need to give a couple of quid, let today's 12-hour marathon be the day that you dig deep and just give us a few pounds towards that total. It goes to a worthy cause, the NHS and NARS. We'll be explaining more when we come back about NARS, who they are. If you missed that, you've already missed some brilliant music, haven't you, Buzz?
Oh, David Howes was spectacular this morning, but I missed, because once going down, it's probably about 15 minutes, and then coming back, having a shower. Man, I hope I don't. All my clothes are soaking wet. Come on.
It was worth it. So, in our last minute, all we ask you to do is make sure that you're back on the Facebook. Just look at the next link. I think it's called Part 2. It's pretty obvious. Join us again. We will be back
that button
as soon as we can. You've done amazingly well in the first quarter. Please, please, please share this. Ask people to just pop in, just donate, just listen to some music, help us commemorate VE Day, and help us not only celebrate VE Day, but also help us raise money for NARS and for NHS. It is such a worthy cause. And we will see you after the break. We're here till 10 o'clock tonight. Buzz, go and get dry. Go and put some clothes on. Yep. I'll see you soon, my friend.
The neighbours are going. I'm going to try and auction this to one of the neighbours, see if I can get some money for the charity as well. See you later, guys. Bye.
See you after the break, everybody. Take it easy. Check the link. Part 2 coming soon.
Nice one, Nigel. Doing a great job.